The tilt is real.
Tilt is real.
This is when the tilt is real.
Welcome in to the Sunday Tilt with your hosts, the FF chef himself, Juan Carlos Pena, and John JAWN Swanson.
It is Sunday, my dudes.
This is when the tilt is real. This is when the tilt is real.
Good morning and happy Sunday to everyone out there. This is the Fantasy Football Sunday Tilt. It is week 14. We are getting you to your fantasy playoffs, or maybe you're already there. Maybe you have questions about, for a friend. Either way, welcome in. It's week 14. We're live.
That's because he's playing against me.
Yeah, there's some big Sunday tilts in this
stuff going on
in this
that's right.
war room of all places.
There is. I'm playing you, Chef, in Dynasty.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be close.
I'm playing you in the prime.
That's gonna be close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It got a lot closer when I picked up Mitch Trubisky to start him.
Did you really start him though?
Yeah, he did.
Bang.
Got him 36 points in our league. A quarterback lush. league.
Shout out to whoever started Bailey Zappi though.
Yeah,
Like if you had the heart, because this is a family friendly show. If you had the heart,
The heart.
I'll quote Major League. You know what I mean? But if you had that and you did that, oof! Congrats to you. Salute to you, sir.
We are here, everybody. This is it is here. It is time. It is the
It's time.
get into the playoffs. It is the win now mode, end of season part of the show. And
I almost wore one of those Santa hats. There was a private party at my job the other day, and there's some hats left over with some Santa hats. And I brought one home because I'm planning on wearing it for Christmas, but I almost wore it today. This feels like my Christmas.
you're gonna jinx yourself. You keep.
That's why I didn't put it on. No, because Christmas is today, though. I'm celebrating Christmas today. I don't care what happens later on.
I don't care.
It's today.
I mean, all right. Well, Dynasty,
Week 14.
Swanson. I'm listening to all of it. I say, good luck today. If you win, you get into the playoffs.
Attaboy.
If
Winning
you
get in.
lose,
He can still get in the playoffs.
I'm still going to be in third place.
He can still get in the
So
playoffs.
it doesn't
Oh,
matter
that- I
because
got a bye.
Juan has the bye. So I'm third place no matter what, locked and
Trophies.
loaded, and I'm ready to go there. So I can
guys might
ruin
be-
your day for you.
You guys might be playing each other back to back.
I
Even
can ruin your
whoever
day
wins this one,
very, very
next
early.
week's the one that's going to matter because you
That's
might be
true.
3 and the 6 seed. If he wins, he might sneak into the 5 seed. If
Yeah.
he loses, he drops to the 6. And if he's in the 6 seed and you're in the 3 seed, you guys are playing next week, dude.
I'll see you in the playoffs.
I'll
I'll
see
see
you
you
in
in
the
the playoffs.
That
Let's
is kind
go.
of one of our mottos.
It sure is. Speaking of mottos, I am John FF. I can't even talk today. It is Sunday, my dudes.
That's
Everybody's
what's
feeling
important.
it. It's all the
That's what's
Christmas party.
important.
That's what's important.
Yeah,
That is what's important.
FFJAWN Swanson is that
Thank you.
dude.
Thank you.
I'm
Juan-
FF one of a kind. And any day we get to talk about fantasy football is a great day.
I love it.
Especially Sunday.
Week 14. Yeah, baby,
Especially
let's
Sunday.
go. It's, get money, get paid.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's jump right into it. Lucius is
We
right
had
out
one
the
early.
gate.
Lucius was in here early.
I was
Yep.
going to say, as per usual, man, Lucius gets us started every
Yeah.
week. All right, let's do this. We got to start 3 for Lucius between. Oh, man, we're going to have a lot. I swear, Joe Mixon is going to lead this show.
Bruh.
Today. All right, so we got Bijan, Mixon, Kamara, Achan, or Montgomery. We got to start 3. Good luck with yours, too. Let's get this.
Bijan, Mixon, Montgomery. That's
Okay.
a lot, huh?
I think
Okay. Okay.
Start 3, he said.
this is impossible.
Yeah. So all we got to do is delete 2, which is still almost impossible.
So we have to have. I feel like there's got to be somebody that we can't bench, right?
Yeah, I don't want to bench Monty.
I don't want to bench Kamara.
I don't want to
not
bench
against the Panthers
Achan.
either.
I don't want to bench Montgomery
Well,
either.
It's a bit of a tough matchup against the Titans for Achan, and he got a lot of his yards last week at the end of the game. Like at the very end is when he got the bulk of his
That's
carries.
the same thing that's going to happen this week.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're benching Bijan and Mixon? Is that what you're saying? I mean,
I
it's
mean,
early.
I think
this is a
Mixon.
good, great
I
time to
mean,
get us started.
and Mixon
Lucius.
has.
Thank you.
Mixon has a great matchup
He
with
has a great matchup.
Indianapolis.
He does.
Yeah.
I don't want to bench him either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you start? Oh, man.
Lucius, how?
Okay.
Dude?
How about you can't lose?
Yeah.
Whether you
right?
listen to us or not, you probably won't lose. But if I'm splitting hairs, and that's what we do here, we tilt, and this is when
Maybe
the tilt
sit
is real.
Bijan against
Levante
Tampa
David
Bay.
is back.
Levante
Maybe.
David back.
Levante David back. That would be the only little
Yeah,
nudge.
I mean, they're supposed to have a good run defense. I didn't know Levante David was playing. I know Jamil Dean is out. I know Devin White is out.
They've been suffering points through the pass in Tampa Bay. I don't know how much Bijan is going to be.
I was going to say how much of that is
involved
Bijan.
with that.
If David is back, that's a little bit of a deterrent for me. Like the Colts just got rid of Shaq Leonard, who went to the Eagles. Shout out Howie Roseman doing it again and bringing back a good linebacker, bringing in a good linebacker.
Wait a second.
So I don't hate that for
something.
Mixon. They're all good linebackers.
All right,
Except
so
for-
I'm gonna either
There's what?
Yo, except for I went down to my anytime list, except for Bijan. That's my entire anytime list for running back scores today.
Oh, you got those anytimes going early. I love that segment of the
That's
show. By the way,
bananas.
shout out to the anytime
Except
scorer
for-
segment. That's my favorite right there.
Yeah,
hot
that's
and
good.
rolling on the
Man.
blackjack tip. By the way,
I don't know, man. I can't mess with it, man. Blackjack is not my game. I always think
Look,
I'm gonna get that
Lucius,
4 when I'm on 17.
up six this week.
I'm one of those idiots.
Let's roll.
Lucius, I don't think there's a way that you can lose this.
Nope.
But let's rank them. Let's go 1 through 5. You have
Okay.
to do it.
Okay.
They're on
All
your
right.
roster. Let's pretend we're Lucius. We have this plethora of options. We have a beautiful day planned ahead. You're not thinking about starting guys like me, where I'm debating like guys at the bottom of the barrel. I picked up CEH and then I'm taking a shot with CEH in week 14. Lucius has a good scenario. Rank them.
I'm sitting Mixon and Montgomery.
You're sitting.
So he's just doing the tilt. He ain't gonna rank them.
Are you sitting Montgomery?
Who's your one?
because
Who's your one? Who's your favorite guy out of these 5? Who's scoring a touchdown? Who's getting the most yards? Who's
Kamara.
the number?
Kamara is mine. Yeah.
Mine too.
All right. And
But
then
I don't know how Monty's not mine too, bro.
so
I know the Bears defense has
think
been
that's
pretty
gonna
good lately
be-
against the run, but
yeah,
it's him. It's outside. It's in Chicago. Former team again.
Jameer
gonna give him a
Gibbs getting
touchdown.
more snaps.
Yeah, but he's going to get the touchdowns and he's going to get the goal line work.
No, Montgomery had 62% last
See?
week.
he did, and he's I know I said it last week too, but this would be his 5th straight week with a touchdown. I think
And outside
or-
of this last week or so, like Mixon wasn't doing much for us all year. Like I'm hesitant to trust him. If I put him in,
Mixon
he's my
is
third.
definitely off my list.
All right, we'll leave him off.
All
He's
right.
either 4 or 5 for me here.
We don't know what kind of game we're going to get out of Cincinnati. They've been hot and cold.
Yeah, they're
If
not
you
playing the
look-
Jags this week either.
I know Indianapolis can give up some points.
But they're not
There's-
terrible. Like they stay in games. I don't hate Mixon. Like I said, all these guys are good starters. We're not gonna do the thing where we're poo-pooing on anybody right now. They're all good plays. But I think I go Kamara, Monty, A-Chain, Bijan, Mixon. If I was doing it. Or Kamara.
And they're all like indoor games. Or
Kamara-
nice weather games. Has nothing to do with the weather at all.
Yeah,
That's great.
A-Chain's at home. I think I go
Uh,
Kamara, A-Chain, Monty, Bijan, Mixon. I don't care how you flip the
I don't
order.
care how you flip that.
But Kamara's 1 and Mixon's 5. We're
And
just doing the
I
2, 3,
don't want to
4.
bench HM. I don't.
The
It-
upside's too
win.
much for you.
It's just too much. It would be gut wrenching to have Achan on your bench, just like he did last week. And we talked about this pre-show. Like he came in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be the same thing, the same recipe for success. They're going to put up points against Tennessee. Then guess what? Their backups are coming in. Oh wait, Achan is a
Yeah.
1B,
Yeah.
and he's going to be running the show. Like it's
All right.
going to be. I don't want to take him out anymore.
So
I
we're go-
shot myself in the foot the first week.
So let's cement Kamara and Achan, and Mr. Swanson's going to tell us who number 3 is.
yeah,
Montgomery.
it's either Montgomery.
man.
Okay, I'm with it. I'm with
Okay.
it. He had 65% snap share last week. You know, like you said, 4 weeks of a touchdown.
Well, I was gonna build on that in the games that he has played this year because he's been injured for 3 of them.
Mhm.
There's only out of all of the games he's played, he's had 1 game where he did not score a touchdown.
Yeah.
One game. And that was,
So
the
he's
And that was the
against
game that he
Tampa
got
Bay.
injured.
Check mark anytime
In Tampa
touchdown.
Bay.
David Montgomery
Tampa
today.
Bay. Yep.
David Montgomery today. Boom. Touchdown.
Wow, Lucius, way to start out the show, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my God.
Thank you.
Whoa.
We need a little wake up call, a little shimmy.
That was a wake up call, man.
Shoo.
That was a freight Train. Micah Oliver, the realtor, is kicks
man.
from Mike.
Upgrade.
Let's go. What's going on? All right, cool. I'm gonna end up
Kicks
banning
from
him too.
Mike, my man.
Kicks from Mike.
I was actually gonna say I played golf with two realtors on Friday, and they were both saying they hate realtors. That shout out Dan Levy and
One of those.
Bud Johnson. Yeah,
I love realtors.
I do too. I don't know why they were so hard on themselves.
I don't know. Maybe it's an interpersonal thing. It's an
It has to be. It
Yeah,
has
it's
to
one
be.
of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So 2 wide receivers in the flex. We got a PPR. All right. So 2 wide receivers in the flex for PPR. Mike Evans, Cooper Kupp, Debo Samuel, and Stephon Diggs, leaning towards sitting Kupp, smart man, and PPR running back Swift or Moss. Yeah, I don't really.
You're
I don't
definitely
hate
playing
that
Mike
idea.
Evans. You're definitely playing Diggs.
Playing Mike Evans for sure.
It's more Debo than Ayuk for me this week, so I'll play Debo instead of playing Cooper Kupp because I'm just too concerned with the way he looks.
Yeah, I'm really.
Yeah.
I wanted to look at.
And then Swift or Moss. I'm taking Moss.
Touchdowns. Ayuk scored in 4 straight too. And then, all right, so
I can't. I
what?
understand. I understand Moss. I understand why you want to do Moss. If the Eagles are going to fix, if you're going to be a championship team, you're going back to the Super Bowl, you have to see what you did wrong last week and put something new into action this week.
We're
Run the ball, Mr.
Let's
Swanson.
have it all in caps, bro. It's all
Run the ball. Let's salute.
Those dudes, thank you.
20 carries. I need 15 to 20 carries from Swift. Now, I could be wrong about the Eagles, but history has proven that the last couple of years, they're really right when they run the damn ball. So whether Gainwell eats into that or Boston Scott, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Gainwell will eat into it a little
Well, here's
bit.
the problem. Here's the problem with that. If we're talking real football here,
right?
They're having a problem running the ball because their defense is giving up points, the worst amount of points to offenses.
Right.
So they are forced to catch up. They can't just run the ball and control the clock. You know, Dallas can put up points really, really fast, and they're at home. So I think I love where your head's going.
Right.
I still think he gets like 15 carries and could have a good game
for sure.
But you'd rather have Moss.
But I'd rather have Moss in a game where I know it's like an even playing field, so to speak.
I might be weird. I'm gonna put DeAndre Swift on my anytime list today. I want him to score a touchdown tonight, but here's the problem: the analytics are saying exactly what you're saying. The Eagles fall behind, the trend, the defense giving up points. When you watch the game, we call 3 straight pass plays rolling out right. We call 3 straight pass plays rolling out right.
Yeah,
and we got off to bad starts. Like if you're getting off to bad starts because you started calling passing plays, today you come out and you run the damn ball. You don't let that happen. Because if you come out and you do that, like you fall behind to the Niners, you only kick field goals against the Bills, and you have to come back late in the game. And it was a tough stretch. It was 3 games in 13 days against 3 of the best teams in the NFL. I just think that's an anomaly. I feel like Swift has a huge bounce back game. I'm splitting the hairs because I like Moss as a solid start, and he'll probably be in my DFS lineups today. But I think Swift has a better game. Hey, kicks for Mike with a great tilt right behind Lucius, bro. Like what?
So split the tie on the running back for us, Swan.
Man, I think it's that's
Moss for the floor.
That is
Moss
a weather
for the floor.
game too. Moss for the
floor. Swift for the upside.
Indianapolis isn't a bad weather game.
High winds and rain. Colts Bengals. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, Cincinnati. We from the Natty.
I'm almost positive that's high winds and rain.
No.
Shout out Talib Kweli from the Natty.
Definitely not.
That's not high winds and rain. All right, I'll take Swift. I'll do it. I thought there was a high weather game. All right.
I don't think that was on the list. No.
I thought it was on the list. I looked it up.
Let me see right down here.
Yeah,
I checked them all again this morning.
So the 2 wide receivers we're also going from Mike. What's going to be, was going to be Mike Evans and
we sat Cup. out of those 3, out of that last tilt.
Oh, 2 wide receivers and a flex, so we stack up. All right, cool. Awesome.
yeah.
Good stuff. Moving on. My bad.
Cincinnati today at 1 o'clock, 39 degrees, 1% precipitation.
Nice little brisk football weather.
Okay, so
It's
this one-
football weather.
Hit somebody.
and
weather.
it's just going to be a little bit of wind, 8 to 9 miles per
Yeah.
hour through game time.
Just a nice little brisk day.
I don't think there's going to be any rain.
Hey, if I can golf in 39 degrees, they can play
I'm
football.
gonna get rid of that.
39
I'm
degrees.
glad you said something. All right, cool. Moving on. Yeah, so I'll take Swift there. I'll take Moss to the floor and then Swift for the upside.
Yeah.
All right.
More salt dick, baby. It's going
I
to
know.
tear him up.
All right, so full PPR for Greg Martinez. What's going on? Ferguson or Zay at flex?
I'm
Hmm.
going to go Ferguson.
Let's see.
Eagles giving
Ooh,
things up against the
yeah.
tight end.
Am I crazy here? Are we doing? Is it Zay Flowers or
And-
Zay Jones or what's Zay?
I was thinking it was Zay Jones, but it may be Zay Flowers. And they're both playing with ailments. The Baltimore rain game.
yeah.
I don't like it.
That is a rain game for sure.
And if we're talking about the Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence is questionable play. He's going to play.
But I don't know
But
how
I don't know how well exactly. So I am out
he
on
said
that
it
one,
Flowers.
too.
It's Zay Flowers.
Yeah, either way, I'm going
That's Flowers?
Ferguson playing in a dome against a team that can give up points.
Yeah.
And Ferguson's been on fire lately. He's the number 2 target.
I
He
don't
really is the number 2
Brandon
behind
Cooks is the
CeeDee
number
Lamb.
2 target.
Yeah. Yeah, he's number 2. And
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about the transactions. Again, we're talking about Howie Roseman a lot this morning, but bringing in Kevin Byard, like it's made a difference. Like whether he's guarding, Dalton Kincaid or whether he's guarding Travis Kelce, like they brought him in to do that specific task. And I think maybe he goes on Ferguson and stifles him a little bit. But the weather at Baltimore,
I'm gonna go Ferguson here.
Yeah, let's go Ferguson.
You got to
Yeah.
stay out of the rain, man.
Let's go Ferguson. And it's not just the rain, it's because we saw
severe weather warning.
883 yards in a monsoon between the Eagles and the Bills a couple weeks ago. So I'm not worried about that in the production. But I'll go Ferguson because he's more likely to score a touchdown.
All right, cool. Let's do that. I'm down
Zay
with that.
has what, 2 touchdowns all year? 1 or 2?
2, I believe.
Yeah.
2.
So yeah, I'll go Ferguson.
Fergus. Word. All right, cool. Let's move on down to Glenn Rosario. What's going on? Good morning.
What up,
We here,
cuz?
We there. We everywhere.
We everywhere. That's the home stir right there. It's my
My
cousin
man.
Glenn.
All right, Jerome Ford, Raheem Mostert for Roscoe Nelson. What we got?
Mostert.
That was fast.
Yeah, it's quick and easy. Titans, good run defense, all that, but yeah, they involve him in a passing game. The touchdowns this year, what, McCaffrey and him, 16 apiece. Like, that's where we're at with him. It seems like he scores every week.
I mean, I can see Jerome Ford having a good game against Jacksonville, but
Sure, his snaps have been going down a little bit.
but,
Yeah, I mean,
Kareem
Mixon had a
Hunt's
good
still
game, but-
there. I think Mostert will get the majority of the work early and then have a seat in the second half.
Yeah, he's the one.
Yep, full practice. Limited on Friday, but still no injury designation. He's going to play. I'm going
Who's that?
Going with Mostert. Mostert.
Oh, Mostert's playing. He got cleared.
Yeah, he's playing. Cool. Yeah, let's go Mostert there. Love it. And then let's do a defense here for Micah Oliver, the kicks for Mike. Green Bay or San Fran?
I'm going to say San Fran. Because we don't even know if Geno Smith is going to play. And if he does, he's dealing with a groin.
He's going to tough it out if he does.
And the last time San Francisco played the Seattle Seahawks, it was a bloodbath.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I assume it's going to be again. We goof around about it on the show a couple times here when, the voice of Geno Smith came out when he was mic'd up and Aaron Donald was coming after him. Man. It's going to be the same scenario here. Nick Bosa locked and loaded.
Yeah. You don't like Rashawn Gary's been playing great football and he's been getting sacks and being a really, really good defensive end. You don't like him against Danny DeVito Monday night.
It's
your Giants.
I just don't think,
and the offense is anemic. I'm like, so
It's
if
not
we're
as
doing this,
anemic as you think, as I feel like it should, or it is.
they were good against the
I mean-
Mandos, but everybody drops 30 on the Mandos. Like, I don't.
I mean, we said it this morning. We were talking about it. The over-under on that game is what, 37
37 and a half.
37. And we were talking it
And
up,
a half.
saying, hey, we can go up to 41 points here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, do you
21-17,
want that? Like, I think San Francisco steamrolls Seattle, steamrolls them.
those interdivision games are always so tough to like say somebody steamrolling or anybody else. But you know what? I saw enough of Chase Young and Nick Bosa and getting after the quarterback and Hargrave and Armstead. Like it's just a lot. They're
Hey,
they're way
Swanson,
too much.
can you
Kinda
vet this?
hobbled-
Who is the
Even Kinlaw got a sack last
Oh,
week.
you know what? I could do this. Hang
Like
on one
their
second.
5th best defensive lineman got a sack last week. They got Gregory. Like, yeah. All right, let's go San Fran.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
not
going San
overthink
Fran
it. Kicks
too.
for Mike. Let's not overthink it. Let's pick the better defense.
Sure.
Sneaky Green Bay could do something, but no Jair Alexander. Giants been a little better than we think. They're coming off a bye.
It could be sneak. Yeah, they're coming off a bye,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
So they might have something working. Let's go San Fran instead. Let's be safe and take San Fran.
Yeah, I'm with
Did
that. too.
Tyrod Taylor get the nod?
No.
No,
They haven't opened up the
not
window
yet.
yet.
No,
Not
right. It's still the projections are still on Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito to play
Yeah.
for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
I like him. I
God
like,
bless
I
him.
like his family. I love him.
Yeah, they're trying to get
I
a
think
good
it's
pick. You guys are doing it the right way.
yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not like them Patriots.
Nope.
What were they doing
Nope.
on Thursday
Let's
night?
go Giants.
Why would you win that game?
Marvin Harrison.
Bailey
Oh,
Zappi
Vin-
coming in and
Saving
kills
face,
them.
doing just embarrassment. Sad, scary. Dylan Fink, what's going on? Good morning.
Welcome
Start
back. Welcome back.
sit.
What's up?
Both these are full PPR. Stroud or Fields is your first quarterback tilt there. And then you got to pick one running back between Ford, Singletary, and CEH.
Woof.
Oh, man.
Stroud.
No, I'm going
Nope.
Fields.
Nope. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
No, I don't
Because
like the rain in the Meadowlands.
I don't like that either. I don't like
Well,
no
don't
Tank
you
Dell.
love CJ Stroud?
Yeah, I do love
I-
CJ
Joe,
Stroud,
who does not love CJ Stroud?
but I don't like the
today-
Jets
Yeah,
defense.
you're right.
I,
You're right.
I think Stroud, like
Uh,
he hits his floor. He stays safe on his floor, like 20 points. But Fields versus the Lions have been giving up points,
They have.
and I
Fields is on
think
my
they're
anytime.
going to be throwing. He's going to be running. This game is
Mhm.
indoors, so I am ready to go with that.
This is what
wait.
Fields does. He
Is it-
runs
is it
all
with
over.
Indoors? I don't
No,
believe
this is at Chicago.
it's
Oh,
Chicago.
it's in the shy.
Yeah,
No bad
39
weather, though,
degrees.
just
No
cold.
bad weather, just cold. But that's
Yeah.
football weather for the. They're used to it. Last time, so this year, earlier when Fields played the Lions, he ran for 104.
Yeah,
Last season, he
104,
ran
yeah.
for 132. The game before that against the Lions, 147.
Oh wow! I
Those
wonder
are
if he
my-
runs over 100 yards
Let's,
today.
That's
let's
the
put
thing.
that in
I
our
was just gonna
parlays.
say
Write
that.
that one down.
Fields for over 100
Yeah.
and a score
Yep.
on the
Fields for
ground.
over 100. Let's do that.
and a score. Yeah, it's Fields for me today.
Yeah, I like that.
Like we said, no Tank Dell.
Yeah, I still
bad
think the boy
weather
Stroud's
game,
going to show out.
leaky,
Oh,
but
I
it-
wrote it
but
right
won't be
here,
out to
and
Fields.
it's going across the ticker. Brevin Jordan is a great pickup
Yes.
this week. If we're going to talk
Yes.
about Houston real fast, I'm discounting the fact that you like you mentioned, Tank Dell is out on that game. Brevin Jordan comes in. He's going to be like a third target in that offense, and they like to pass because Damian Pierce and Singletary.
Oh, we're going to talk about Singletary, so that's a
Talk-
pretty
we
good
can
segue
talk-
right there. We
Talk
did have
about
Brevin Jordan last
Ogunbowale,
week,
too,
man.
a little bit.
I wanted Brevin Jordan last week. Yeah,
I know.
Ogunbowale is great in like real football terms. Fantasy wise, probably not, but he's
No,
such a good.
but he's-
Like he picks up the blitzes. He's such a good pass blocker.
No, the whole point is you can't put a head on what running back you want in that offense.
That's the
and I think it's a
problem.
good
Yeah, no.
segue.
That's the scary
Let's
thing.
talk about it. Let's talk.
All right, so
Well-
we're going Ford, Singletary, or CEH. We got to pick one of these.
I'm gonna take you guys on the Wayback Machine. Once upon a
Okay.
time, week 6, rookie season, CEH, buck 64 against them Bills. That's like the highlight of his career. In the rain, chef. In the rain. He doesn't even have the
Nice,
Santa hat, and he
nice,
still sounds like him. That was a long time ago.
Very
But
good.
no Matt Milano. Safeties are banged up. Bills have been leaking like a sieve. I know they need to win, but if Kansas City, like the Eagles, if they're gonna win the game, they're gonna run the damn ball. So I feel like CEH is gonna get some carries. That said, I'd probably start Ford over him.
Okay, good. All right, cool. Because I feel like Jerick McKinnon's actually probably going to be that back end of the year league winner
Yeah.
again
Yeah.
for people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I'm glad
The-
you said that at the
Just
end.
picked him up in a
Wrapped it up with a
league.
nice little bow there, but I think
I
it's
had
Ford
to.
for
Just
me
picked
today.
him up in a league.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
So you
I
going
didn't
Ford?
get McKinnon. I got CEH everywhere.
I know. I know.
But I am starting him now. There's leagues where I'm in so much trouble that I have to start him.
I mean, McKinnon, dude,
I
he
know.
smashed last year. Let's run it back.
Right on schedule. Wow.
Yep.
Chef loves
All
to
right,
do
so
that
we're
stuff,
going-
man. He got Damian Williams that one year that he was great late in the
Damian
year on the Chiefs, and he got me in the playoffs, man.
All right, so
Hate
we're
it.
going Fields, and we're going Ford.
Fields and Ford.
Fields and
All
Ford
right,
is good
Fields and
for me.
Ford. Sounds good. Tim Barrett, what's going on? Good morning, cuz.
What's up, Tim?
Got to
Tim
get
Barrett,
this
welcome
win
in,
in
welcome
for the
in.
playoffs. So let's do
Let's
it. For
go.
him.
That's what this week's about.
This one's
Yes,
tough.
sir. Gabe Davis, Adam Thielen, Jerick McKinnon, start 2. PPR, go Birds. Go Birds.
I'm gonna play Davis.
That
You love it when people say that. Go Birds
And
in
I
there.
think
There's
I
a
might
couple.
play
There's a couple
McKinnon
Birds
as
fans
well.
in there that do that.
Especially today.
Who you start? McKinnon and who? Chef.
Maybe McKinnon and Davis.
We got to bench one of these. It's just a bench one. And
Last time Gabe Davis saw the Chiefs, he scored 4 touchdowns in like 2 minutes, didn't he?
Yep. Yep.
yeah, I'm benching Thielen here.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, we have to be done with Thielen. We have to retire Thielen.
He's toast, dude. The
Yeah.
offense is toast.
Well,
He was
remember-
great for 12 weeks. He gave you 10 good weeks, 11 good weeks. Be nice. But for this week, we'll bench him.
How many times are they going to change the game script, the game plan? Like it just seems like every time the Panthers try to do something,
Well, they're just trying to see what works out because they're going to get the number 1 pick.
Why don't
So
they
they're
go
just trying
back?
to see
Why don't they
They're gonna
go
get the number 1
back
pick and give it to the Bears?
and
'cause
look at the game
they
where they
traded
beat
it
the
away.
Texans and play that game?
True.
No.
You know, no,
That was an early in the season
makes too
fluke
much
of
sense.
a game. They had Jeremy Chin then. I think he is back though. I think he came back last week off of IR. And then safeties that can make a difference and make your team a little bit better. So the Panthers should have a puncher's chance in a couple games, including this one with a banged up car. But I still don't want to start Thielen. And Gabe Davis gives you too much upside in a potential
If you need
shootout.
a win, I would go
Potential
Gabe Davis.
shootout.
Yeah,
So I want to have that
and
guy
I think
with the
McKinnon.
upside.
I think McKinnon coming off of injured reserve,
He's
put a
gonna be
full
good.
full week of practice. He's ready to go. He could have went last week. Like that's the kind of stuff you want to hear, and it's hot right at the right moment. Isaiah Pacheco, we don't know how long he's going to be out.
It might be multiple weeks. They're saying dude.
Either way, like he just forget about him for
Trust
this
me.
week and at least next week. So I think
McKinnon's a good start.
picks
You
up where he left off last year.
you picked him up. You got
Right
to
where he
start.
left off. Yeah, right where he left off. All right, cool. I feel good about that one. Let's moving on down to Dame Roche. What's going on?
What's up? Good
What
morning.
up, Dame?
Good morning. Just finished the season 13-0.
What? Yo, you tilters
heart.
are
I haven't seen
unbelievable.
too many
My
of
whole-
those
Tilters
this
are
year,
unbelievable.
man.
Round of
Wow,
applause. You
dude.
tilters are crazy.
Getting
Let's
it
go.
done.
My man.
Enjoy that first round bye, cuz. Slim at
Woo.
tight end. All right, so he's got McBride, but he needs another tight end. Between Waller, Higbee, Pitts are on the waiver wire. What are good options for that
Wow.
spot at this time of the season?
Ooh.
Let's go look at the strength of schedule. Let's go do it.
I mentioned Brevin Jordan earlier.
Brevin Jordan.
Yeah,
might have
but how
a
long is Schultz out?
two.
Oh, he's 13-0 though. Oh man, Higbee and Pitts.
He's got McBride, so he's in good shape.
Pitts is still on the waiver wire.
I'd probably pick up Pitts, dude.
I mean,
Yo,
I know
wait a
it
minute.
hasn't
What about
happened.
Waller?
it's
What about Waller coming back?
I don't know if he does, dude.
And who's
mean-
throwing it to him? Oh,
Right,
I know.
but-
I know. You're right. That argument loses because Desmond Ritter. So, all right.
Yeah. Man, I was so wrong on him.
Dude. Yeah.
Gosh.
Higbee, Pitts. The Giants have such a nice schedule for tight ends going forward.
You know what?
For the
Waller the baller. Waller the baller.
I mean, long
Gotta,
term.
cement his the reason they got him. Is he coming back for another year? Like, what is that team doing? Like, he probably needs a couple good games under him to feel good about this season. So if he comes back and he's healthy, and they want to play spoiler later on in the year, so maybe Waller here. But you're safe with
was he-
McBride.
When was he put on IR? How long ago was
week 8 he went down.
Yeah. If it's a
that? Oh, so
depth,
he's clear for. All right, so he's actually doesn't have an injury. Oh no. I'm
He's
looking at
it
stuff.
hopes to return next week.
Yeah.
Is the
Okay.
latest.
Honestly, if you have
So-
a stash spot, Dame,
Yeah,
why
don't
not?
need
I
to
think
start a
Waller
two
would
front
be
end
it,
late.
man.
yeah,
I think so
because
too,
he's
man.
the one that can hit a home run for you in a week where maybe McBride gets banged up
And
or
you're
they got a tough
saying
matchup against the
Swanson's
Eagles.
saying that the Eagles
Schedule.
and the Rams.
What's the week
17
17?
and
We're looking at
Rams.
week 17's Rams,
Rams that and then the Eagles.
16
right?
the Eagles, and then the week before that's New Orleans. And he's
Yeah,
got a
that's
bye
not
against
bad.
Green Bay. No,
I mean, he's
that's
going to be
not bad.
involved as soon as he's healthy. He's been running
Be involved.
routes,
Mhm.
and his hamstring's feeling well. So,
Yeah. Stash Waller. Why not?
Stash Waller.
Congratulations again though on 13 and
Let's
0,
go,
bro. I have
13-0.
I've never done it.
Never done it.
Never done it.
Never done. I've always at least lost one.
I did beat Connor
too.
last year in our Dynasty League of Record, and I will brag
I've
about it
spoiled
because he
some.
was totally undefeated the whole season, and I got him in the finals.
I've spoiled some.
Shout out to that trophy back there behind the chef. That's your boys.
I don't want the
Not
other
this year.
trophy this year.
Why not? I'm in second place. Just see you in the playoffs, cuz. You
See
gotta
in the playoffs.
get through Mr. Swanson first and then talk to me. After you
I'm
play,
not worried about Swanson.
you're playing Swanson 2 weeks in a row.
I'm sorry.
Deal
what?
with him and then come see
I'm
me.
not worried about Swanson.
And then come see me.
Oh,
Two
we'll talk.
layups.
We're gonna.
Ooh,
Wow.
tough
Wow.
talk. Tough.
Okay.
Put it on your little yellow piece of paper over
Stay
there
with
so
your
you can
chest.
eat it. Weeks.
Keep talking.
Layups.
Playoffs. Get out of here. Let's get Lucius into the playoffs first. Let's go Komet or Goddard. Let's go a little 10. Let's keep it with the tight ends here.
I'm gonna go Komet. I think
Okay.
he's an honest target. I heard some jibber jabber on the show this morning. Maybe 35 yards and a touchdown. Maybe that's enough.
He had 3 for 20 last time he played against the Lions. Komet did
3 for 20.
3 for 20. I know he's his favorite target, but I'm
Mm.
feeling a little Goddard today.
I
What's
think
wrong
his
with it?
favorite
What's
target,
wrong with the Eagles the last couple weeks? Why have they been in so many close games? Why did they lose last week? What could they have been missing? Maybe someone open down the middle of the field. It's
Maybe.
it's a forearm fracture. It's not like he's coming back from a hammy and they got to be easy. If your arm is either broke or it isn't. Shout out to my little cousin, my little nephew Adrian Rosario, who broke my arm in February. It still hurts when it's cold. Today it feels better because it's nice and warm. I feel it when I hit a golf ball. I never went and got it reset or casted or any of that stuff. But he broke my arm with a line drive right back to me when I was throwing him batting practice. And I'll tell you what, 3 weeks later, I would have been fine to play some football. Like it's broken or it's not. So Goddard's back. He's healthy. I'm going Goddard over Komet today.
All right.
I'm going Goddard over Komet too.
All right. Oh, sitting out in the cold by myself here on this one.
Okay, we'll write that one down.
It's in the 50s today, Chef. It's nice.
I mean, the last time he
I don't
played
like
Dallas, 3 for 50.
I don't like that. It's nice.
I'll take it over 3 for 20. You know what I mean? If we're going by last, then Komet had
No touchdown though.
Komet had 3 for 20.
I think Komet scores today.
I don't know, man.
I'm not
I like
not
that.
like 100% confident.
I'm not putting him in my touchdown parlays.
I don't have that one on there. I don't feel
Yeah,
that.
I like Anzalone and I like Brian Branch covering, and the boy Jay Campbell can play football. And
All I'm saying is over the last 5 weeks, he's gotten at least 7 targets, minus the Detroit game. Oh man, they're playing Detroit. Yeah, I
3
see
for
where you're
20
going.
or 3 for 50. And,
All right.
and Goddard needs
there
it.
it is.
It's
All right.
prime time.
They
Goddard
missed
needs
Goddard.
it. Welcome.
Come on.
Can't
Yeah.
you already hear it tonight? The call. Welcome back, Dallas Goddard. Boy, the Eagles probably sure did miss him. Yeah.
I'm so glad this is on a Sunday night and not a Thursday night. Al Michaels' bottom teeth.
I have to take a nap today. I have to
bro,
take a
you
nap.
need to take a
I
nap.
have to. Like
Mhm.
for the 4 o'clock window is gonna miss. I'm gonna miss the first half of it. I have to, because there's no way I'm missing 1 second of that game tonight. Because I'm because I even though I'm a Dolphins fan, it's F them boys all day long.
Yeah, this is that night.
I
This
think
is
I hate
that-
them more than the Patriots. Is that weird? I hate them more than the Patriots, the Bills, the Jets. Like as a Dolphins fan, I should probably hate someone in my division more. And even the Patriots, who
Probably.
dominated me the last 20 years and stomped on my neck, we beat them here and there, and we had a couple little.
Right, but it's
You're on
just
top
close
now.
We had the best record against Tom Brady of any team in football while Tom Brady was playing football, and that's something to say. And
No,
something to
not
stand
in the
on.
Super Bowl though.
Well, not my Dolphins never made it to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Ooh, fun fact: since 1985, the Dolphins have not been the number 1 seed in December. I came to the United States
85,
in
huh?
1987. I've never seen the Dolphins be the 1 seed in December. Like I've never seen that before. in my
Merry
life.
Christmas. You should have worn
You know what I
that.
mean? That's why I wanted to wear the Christmas hat. I feel like it's Christmas. Like we're
That's a
13
that's a
point
good
favorites
setup.
against
That's-
Mike Vrabel, Tennessee Titans. We're 13-point favorites every week. We're double-digit favorites. Like I've never felt this
Let me
before.
see what I
don't
can
even
do
know how to
for us.
feel. It's so weird.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, you got that Christmas
A little
stuff.
Christmas overlay. All right, so we're gonna go Goddard there for Giuseppe. We're gonna bounce on down to Actison.
Atkinson.
Actison. What's going on? All right, need some help. Let's help him out. Here we go. Half point PPR. Running back 2, James Cook or DeAndre Swift. Wide receiver 2, Calvin Ridley, Zay Flowers, or Garrett Wilson.
Ooh.
Flex. Anyone not selected. All right, so we got to do. So we can flex one of these in. So really, we just need to bench.
I need to pick 3.
You got to pick 3. Yeah.
I think I might go Cook over Swift.
Nope. No, I like Swift this week.
We know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Chiefs defense is a little better than you think. If that game turns into a shootout, he loses a lot of his rushing yards or his rushing attempts. They've been splitting the carries anyway. I don't love James Cook, so I'd rather have DeAndre Swift. I think he's gonna have a good game tonight against the Cowboys. Like if you're gonna play against the Cowboys and do anything, you got to run the ball. So let's see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean there. I'm gonna lean that way too, for sure. I don't like Ridley this week.
I don't like Flowers because of the rain, but Garrett Wilson's dealing with the same situation. What about Garrett Wilson and Zach Wilson matching back up? Is it going to be any better? No.
He could be better.
Could be a little bit
worse.
It's not gonna be any worse.
It helps him. Like it doesn't hurt Garrett Wilson. I feel like he does a little better.
Rain game.
But they're all
All
rain games.
three-
I'm taking the rain out of it with these three, and they're all like twitchy, fat flex kind of guys. Like they're gonna be all right.
I'm going to go Garrett Wilson for the receiver.
Over Flowers?
Yeah. Yeah. Because Garrett Wilson's going to get way more targets than Zay Flowers. And I think that's what
Maybe.
you want. With Zay Flowers, you're hoping that he catches it and it's near the end zone.
They're coming off a bye too, right?
Yes.
I might go Zay with Swanson.
I like
Close.
those Zay here. No, it is close for sure.
Zay over Garrett Wilson. Yeah.
Both games are weather games. I mean, can you flex in? Or well, I guess we could do that. We could do Swift, Garrett Wilson, and flex in Flowers, right? Right? Because flex anyone.
He's
not
looking for an
selected.
RB2, a wide receiver 2. Oh yeah,
They're
yeah.
like
RB2,
neck and
and it's
neck,
half
right?
point.
Oh, so then it's 2. Yeah. So let's go Flowers
And it's
Garrett
half
Wilson.
point.
All we have to
too.
do is sit Ridley.
Oh,
So
okay. All right, perfect.
All we got to
Is
do is
Denzel Ward playing?
Yes.
Then no. Yeah, then sit Ridley. Let's go Flowers and Garrett Wilson.
Denzel Ward is back.
Oh, let's go. Yeah.
Flowers
Just got a new
Garrett
contract
Wilson,
this morning.
Swift.
Oh, nice. Good for him.
I believe. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was Grant Delpit.
Oh, nice for him too, though. I didn't
Great
think-
for my IDP league.
Yeah, great LSU product, good safety. Like he was supposed to be good, Delpit. But yeah, Denzel Ward's one of the best corners in the league. So yeah, give me Flowers and Garrett Wilson.
Okay. And then Swift for running back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. Well,
Yeah. Well, for the chef is
wait. Do you put James Cook under?
Is it
Zay
because
Flowers?
like Chef James and James Cook? Is that why he loves him so much?
That's why I like the first guy so much. First Cook.
I lost it. So okay, you're asking if we do James Cook over Zay?
Yes.
No.
Oh man. I might do that. I might be okay with that.
Yeah, I don't. The Rams corners are toast. I think Flowers has a good game today.
Bad weather. 100% Wayne and
100% bad. It's like the worst weather game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not a good game for weather.
This is
All
the
right,
one that's
all
been
right,
severe.
So if it's that bad, we're gonna go Swift. We'll go Garrett Wilson, and then we'll flex. in
We'll
James
flex
Cook.
in Cook.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Thank you.
Good tilt.
Atkinson, good
tilt.
tilt. Welcome in.
And yep.
Good stuff.
Like
Good
and
stuff.
subscribe if you like it. Like and subscribe if you're nasty. Don't
How
be
can
nasty.
you not?
How can you not be nasty?
How could you not be? What's up, Nick?
Welcome
Nick,
in.
we got to do a
What's
half.
up?
I guess we got to pick one here for Nick between Ridley, Puka, or CEH and half point PPR.
Chef ain't wearing the shirt, but
He's not wearing. The
I was
shirt.
going to,
But you know
I
what, though?
thought about
Bad
it 2
weather.
days in a way.
bad weather though.
Another bad. Yeah, that.
You're saying that game is. If you're saying that game is that bad, then it's
Yeah.
Kyron Williams wheels up. It's Gus Edwards wheels up. Keaton
Mhm.
Mitchell wheels up.
I think
Keaton
Puka
Mitchell.
still gets targets, but I might be leaning CEH here.
Oh, first time ever. I'll take words I've never heard in or sentence from the chef for 500, Alex.
I mean, it's hard to take Puka out of my lineup. It really is. I would probably still go Puka
Yeah, I mean,
just for the
But
target.
this is why you've done it before against me. I've seen the evidence of
CEH
it. Sometimes you have to go against
even
what
if
you
he
feel
does
is like
gain-
solid.
I don't care if he gained 30 pounds of muscle mass in his thighs. He still couldn't punch it in on the goal line. And he's not going to be getting a touchdown. You're hoping he breaks one to score.
Yeah, he ain't got breakaway speed either, so he's a problem.
Yeah. So it's McKinnon. Like you heard when Andy Reid came out and said, yes, CEH is the starter. However, we have built-in packages for all our players.
Yeah.
And McKinnon, magically appeared
He's
off
always
of,
there,
ready to go.
around the goal line. Anytime they're inside the 15, 10-yard line, like or so, they're like
Yeah.
little gadget
So
plays to McKinnon are real.
I think Puka has a better chance. especially if Baltimore starts to take away on this game somehow, some way. They're going to be looking for Puka down the field, and it's going to add up. I think he hits a floor of possibly 12 fantasy points. I'm okay with that.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see the path for that.
Like maybe 10
Ridley's out of this
fantasy points.
conversation.
I'll lower it a little bit.
Okay, let's put the difference at 11. Why
In a
not?
half-point PPR, you know?
And it's half.
You want the yardage.
You
and
want
the
the yardage
scores.
and the touchdowns. Yeah. So that's for me. I'm gonna go Puka there.
Yeah, we'll stay with Puka.
Good question, Nick. That was good.
Good tilt.
That was good tilt. And I'm just looking at. Nope, that's just people talking. All right, waiting for injury stuff. All right, let's go.
Still like 45 more minutes for that.
Yeah, I know. I lose track of time on Sundays.
I know we're just shooting it.
We're just shooting it. Rico Pellegrini, what's going on?
Dope name, bro. I know Jim Rambo's our guy.
Oh, wow.
I know Jim Rambo's
Rico
got
Pellegrini.
the coolest name in fantasy
What's
football.
up, Rico?
But being from Jersey, bro, and
Yeah.
your name is Rico Pellegrini, bro.
Yeah.
He's
He's probably from Jersey.
100. Like if he's not, his family is. Like at some point, you got ties to Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
New York, somewhere.
Jared
Rico
Goff and Russell Wilson.
Pellegrini.
At Jared Goff
It's
and
like that
Russell Wilson.
rapper Jojo Pellegrino from back in the day. Like, yo, your name is Jojo
It's
Pellegrino.
got that.
dude,
It's
you
that
gotta
music
be cool.
to it. You know how some names
Yeah.
just have a music to it, like Rico Pellegrini. Like that's such a
Mike,
dope
bro.
name.
Just rolls off the tongue. Just
Yeah,
right.
Tony
bro.
or Margaretti. It's
But he's got a great
rolls
question
right
here,
off.
too, guys.
He
Oh,
does.
so not just a good name.
Yeah.
Good tilt.
So
too.
Jared Goff
Okay.
or Russell Wilson. Here we go. All right.
Oh, boy.
Chicago has given up the third most touchdown passes.
I was
per
gonna say
game.
originally I was gonna be going Goffin because of that.
Yeah. I think I might go. What did I just do?
I think I'm going to go Russ.
Really?
Yeah, Chargers ain't great.
Chargers
They
ain't
know.
great, dude.
Oh, yeah, they're playing the Chargers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
might go Russ there too.
In the dome, they got a little shootout. Cortland Sutton's hot.
Yeah, and also Russell Wilson's been rushing the ball, averaging 25 yards
He has
a game.
44 yards
That's
last week
except
on
for
10
the
rushes
interception
and a
as he
touchdown.
throws one.
Well, Jared Goff has also been throwing some interceptions.
Oh, I
as
know.
well.
No, yeah, no, for sure. This is a tough one because like normally you'd be like Goff and he was having a great year and all that, and Russ hasn't exactly been cooking the last year and a half, but last few weeks,
But he's
Russ
been
has
getting
been
it
playing.
done.
Yeah, he's been playing
And
well.
Chargers
getting it
defense
done.
is bad.
Really,
You know why he's been getting it done? Because he's shut up. I haven't heard one.
That's
I haven't
true.
heard one.
He's
I've
been real
seen one
quiet this
weird
year.
commercial. I haven't seen
Not one
anything.
unlimited.
It's Coach Payton, man. He's
It
changing the
is.
game.
No, it is.
He's changing that. He needed someone like Payton to come in.
and be like, hey,
and
just
set
play
him
so you don't
straight.
stink. Stop trying to be a
Not a
hero.
Yeah,
cartoon
dude.
character.
He's like, you smell like crap on paper.
I'm gonna go Wilson here.
Yeah, let's go Russ.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going
All right,
Russ.
cool. Let's do
Russ
it.
over Goff.
Great. Like and subscribe, Rico. Thank you.
Yes,
This
sir.
is what it is. Thank you, Rico.
You got to come back in with that name. I need to hear that every week.
Yeah, we love that kind of stuff. Like Bob Dole. Bob Dole.
Bob Dole. Yeah.
Bob
Remember when we
Dole.
didn't know what Bob Dole was? We were
Yeah,
like,
we were
what-
just
what,
like, yo,
808?
808.
We were like, Weezy, let me get that 808.
Yeah, and then we figured it out. All right, so Bob Dole has Hill, Jefferson, Kupp, Lockett, Ridley, and Addison at wide receiver, and has Mostert, Kamara, Henry, and Edwards at running back. He also has Ferguson and Ingram at tight end. Who
So
do
he's showing
they
off.
RB1 and 2? Who do you flex? You're already flexing with that team, and who do
Yeah,
tight end?
this whole thing is a flex.
I'm running with Ferguson as my tight end.
I'm gonna do
I'm
that.
locking
too.
that in up top.
Let's do that.
I don't want to trust that Jaguars game. It might be a CJ Beathard game. Evan Ingram did great last week, but
That was the first time he scored a touchdown
Yeah,
in Jacksonville
I'm
or
gonna-
in
I'm
the
gonna
Jags
t-
uni.
yeah.
Like,
no.
Finally
just
got
to
it
see-
right.
yeah, we did. We
Season.
did call it. We did call it. He
We
was
did call
due, and like if you keep shooting it at least.
Eventually you'll get it.
Hey,
They
broken
forced him.
clock twice today is right. You know what I mean? So
All right, so RB1 and RB2. I think
Kamara
we
and
talked
Mostert.
about Kamara and we talked about Mostert. Like
Kamara
that's
and Mostert.
definitely it.
hold
I have
up.
to. I think I have to
Hold
sit
up.
Henry.
And
at
who
the
do you
Yeti season.
flex?
It's Yeti season.
I don't like this, man. I don't like
No,
this.
no,
I
no.
don't like
And the
Henry
weather
play.
in Baltimore. I don't think Mostert's like a number one must start necessarily over Henry or Edwards. I think I start Kamara and Henry and go old school.
Miami
can't-
has allowed no rushing touchdowns in the last 5, and they've allowed 6 all year. This is a scary start for me. I don't like it.
It's Derrick Henry.
I know that,
Dude.
but Derrick Henry has also been proven to disappear when things are not lined up. When
I
it's
know
not-
they
And
just
they're going to
lost.
be
He
playing
has
from
smashed
behind.
on
and they
his
gotta
good
keep up.
matchups,
All right,
and he
Tajay
has
Spears,
not
okay.
done. Yeah,
Christian Wilkins
and Tajay
is
Spears
like
is the worst
ranked
one.
like number 1 overall in IDP this week.
Yeah.
FYI.
All right.
Mm.
He's been playing great.
And he's got a smash matchup.
Yeah.
Gonna eat Will Levis
Mash
alive.
up.
And we're gonna be up. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Mostert and Kamara.
It's Mostert and Kamara
Most
for me.
And then
And then-
Ferguson for the start over Ingram.
But wait, we have to.
Yeah, no. We're gonna go back and flex because we're starting Hill and Jefferson because we're not crazy. So it's Cup, Lockett, or Ridley or Addison. Was Cup, Lockett, or Ridley for me.
So
One of
it's
those three.
Cup, Lockett, or Ridley. We have to flex.
Yeah, unless you want to flex one of the running backs, and we just talked down Henry, so we're not going to start him over one of those wide receivers.
I might start Gus.
Oh yeah, Gus in the rain
Gus in the rain.
over Addison.
Against the Rams.
I would
Yeah,
with
definitely.
with JJ coming back.
Well, yeah, definitely
yes.
over Addison. But all right, Gus or Ridley,
Gus,
Gus or Lockett,
Gus,
and Gus or Cup.
Gus.
All right, we're going.
Yeah,
Gus.
there it is.
Gus bus, baby.
Gus bus. Woo doo. Let's go.
Round and
Beep,
round.
Beep beep. Get on the Gus bus. Yo, Tilt Squad. Shout out to all of you for driving this chat today because
All day.
just let's
Fantastic
go.
tilt.
There's just so many tilts. So I'm jumping around here. I'm getting to everybody. I promise. I'm gonna go back up on here to Eric Brewer.
Welcome back. Welcome
Friend of
back.
the show. What's going on? Good morning. Got to start two here between Chuba Hubbard, Javonte Williams, Amari Cooper, T. Higgins in a half PPR. Uh-oh is the word.
Saints are pretty good against the run. Don't love Chuba. Javonte's got a good matchup against the Chargers. Amari Cooper clear concussion protocol, so he's not really banged up. He was just, it was a concussion. That's how we treat it these days. So he's all right.
With
Bad
Flacco
game.
throwing the ball,
Bad
I feel
weather
more
game.
confident.
Yeah.
But
17 mile an hour winds and rain.
bad weather.
I'm talking a
I
lot
think
about weather.
Chuba gives you a safe floor.
I was gonna say I
half-point
think Chuba gives you
PPR.
at least a floor. I think he might score. I think
I'm
you kind
so
of just
scared to
stay in
play
the
him, dude,
flames
against the
within. I
Saints.
know. Well,
Javonte then? Against
Well,
the
we got to start
Chargers?
two. We get two. So let's try to eliminate them instead. It's always easier to knock them
I
out.
feel you. I feel you.
So T. Higgins hasn't done anything for me. I would not feel comfortable starting T. Higgins. I don't want T. Higgins in my world today.
Yeah, no, I
Good
can
as he
agree
might
with
be,
that.
because he's great, and he's gonna end up going to be somebody's number one receiver next year after he gets a deal, but maybe the Giants. But
I mean, Indy's defense has been pretty good the last couple weeks.
they play a lot of zone day. They lead the league in cover 3 by 100 snaps. I wrote that down.
yeah, I picked them up everywhere because they have one of the best down the stretch matchups. So
And they're
Indianapolis
and they're
defense is
right,
somebody I'm
right
using.
outside of the top 12 for fantasy points over expected, allowing.
So
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
All right,
we'll
so
take- eliminate Higgins.
let's eliminate Higgins,
Okay.
and then what was? Hold
I
on.
think it's going to be Javonte and Cooper for me.
I was leaning
Yeah,
that.
that's
too.
where I wanted to go originally, and
I think that's
because
where
I just
we
don't,
go.
I don't love Chuba against the Saints, man.
I agree with that.
Love Chuba. Don't love him against the Saints.
I think he gets maybe 55 and a tutty.
And I can't trust that.
You can't
that
trust
offense.
it. So Javonte, a little bit better of a matchup against LA.
And I thought they were going to stop throwing him the ball because 2 weeks ago he had the dropsies and he dropped a couple balls out in the flat. But last week they went back to him. So,
All right, cool.
Javonte.
So let's go Javonte and Cooper.
Yeah, Williams and Cooper.
Yeah,
Cool.
great tilt, Eric. Thank you.
Great one.
Great tilt. Going on back to Jim Rambo, coolest name in fantasy football. What's going on? Not
Morning,
just saying hi
morning.
today, coming here with that week 14 tilt. Shouldn't he swap out Thielen and put in Mingo today? And with Taysom out today, thinking about grabbing Conklin off waivers to fill in. Last minute, should I start Minshew ahead of Herbert this week? Wait a second.
Yeah, we're in that world where Minshew starts over Herbert, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
That's the world we're in right now.
All right. So Jonathan Mingo, the last 4 weeks, has had at least 6
He's
targets.
so questionable.
10 targets last week, 6 for 69. I mean, that's a safe floor of 11 points. Definitely better than what Thielen may give you.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Conklin,
I'm cool with playing
is
Mingo. over
Brevin
Thielen
Jordan
today.
available?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad matchup. Texans are 28th against tight ends.
Yeah, if they have a hole, the Texans, it's linebacker.
9
So-
targets last week for Conklin. I mean, that's
And you get Zach Wilson back.
and you get Zach Wilson back. I mean, did those 9 targets come because
I mean, it's kind of gloomy outside here, but we're 90 miles south of
87% rain and 19 mile an hour sustained winds?
Yeah, I don't love that.
I don't love that either.
So I don't love it for him or Brevin. Really, like these games are starting. Now you guys are starting to scare me. Where's Joe Martucci? We need the
man.
we've been
need the
talking
weatherman
about
back here.
the Tooch.
I know.
We
I
got to
messed
hit him
that
up.
I messed it up.
All right.
We got to hit up Tooch, bro, because we need those.
I'm a lazy bum this year, guys. I'm
we
sorry.
need those weather reports. We're gonna need them in the playoffs, Chef. You're gonna have to holler at him this week, bro. Somebody out there reach out to Joe Martucci, the Atlantic City Press weatherman, please. He's been on our show the last couple years. He gives us the nice breakdowns of the weather and tells us what games are like you want to stay away from it because it's a monsoon or it's a snowstorm, whatever it is. It's too windy. Bench this kicker, that kicker. Tooch is the man. We got to get him back.
All right, I'll work on that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Chef.
All right, so we're gonna start Minshew over Herbert.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna.
It feels like that, like that noise
Jim.
you made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's things that make you go. Jim, let us know who else you got on waivers that you could possibly use to fill in. Conklin's not a bad place to start. I mean, 9 targets last week is encouraging, especially going up against the Texans. Even though it's a bad weather game, it could be just short passes, get some PPR value, which hopefully it is here. We'll see. And then, go Mingo over Thielen and hope that they're finally just starting to work
Maybe
him
Gerald
in.
Everett.
Should be.
Gerald Everett might be available on waivers.
That's not bad.
Okay.
That's
Good
not a bad
matchup against
shot.
Denver.
That's not a bad shot.
Yeah, let me check.
Oh, yeah, I have him all the way up here. Yeah, if you have Gerald Everett, I would start Everett.
37.5% of leagues.
Okay.
Rostered.
Right.
Yeah, it's a decent pivot.
Yeah, Jim, see what you got with that.
I don't think I want Conklin.
Yeah, I would take Gerald Everett over Conklin
That'll work.
in this game anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Tilt Squad. Let's go. Sarah Riley, welcome back.
Welcome
Half-point
back. Welcome
PPR,
back.
as always. I love seeing the same faces every week and new faces.
Yeah.
We've seen some new ones. Let's go. Shout out Tilt Squad. Half-point PPR,
Tilt
as
Squad.
always. Flex Adams, Mixon, or Nakua. Starting Jefferson, Ayuk, Kamara, and Rashad White. So do we flex in Devontae Adams, Joe Mixon, or Puka? It's Mixon. Just Mixon for me.
It's Adams.
Yeah, it's Adams.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Adams. It's just because I know it's half PPR, but still it's 10 catches today. I think it's a lot of little bubble screens, slants, quick throws. That Vikings defense plays crazy. It's Brian Flores, and they bring 8, they bring 7, they disguise, they do all kinds of weird things as far as that defense goes.
He's the best player on the offense.
Yeah, 100%.
So
but, it's just
really
I feel like Adams is the guy.
I mean, he's going to get shadow coverage by Byron Murphy, but that doesn't scare me.
Yeah. Colts defense has been pretty good, so I don't want to do Mixon, even though he probably will play okay. He's not like he's going to walk in the end zone like he did against the Jags a couple times, Like, I feel like it's Adams. And then, like you said, Nakua's playing in that rainstorm. And
I'd rather avoid the rain with Nakua. I'd go Adams for sure.
Yeah.
Good question.
Great tilt, though, sir. But it's Adams. Yeah.
I'm sitting on Mixon.
You're staying on Mixon?
I'm staying on Mixon.
Okay.
Yep, I'm going to stay on Mixon there.
Mixon over Adams.
Versus Adams. Half point PPR.
Let me ask you this. This is very important, and this is full point PPR. Would you start?
Are you willing to
Mixon or Henry?
wager on that? Point PPR. Oh, sorry.
Mixon or Henry?
Mixon.
Okay. That's a decision I have to make.
Oh, it's close.
It's Mixon.
It's Mixon. Henry Siegel, what's going on?
Welcome in.
CEH or Higgins in PPR for the flex?
Ooh.
This one might be CEH.
Elaire. Yeah.
Olaire.
All right, let's go.
I haven't seen enough from Higgins to make it worth my while.
Dude, he's
Yeah,
got a
I
bad
understand.
matchup today, too.
Mhm.
I don't like it.
Let's go CEH.
know,
I don't like it on paper.
I feel like we're going to see a lot more CEH going forward.
I think
today.
Jamar
All right.
Chase is going to have a decent game.
Yeah, he always does.
Dame Roche again needs a wide receiver 3 and a flex and a quarterback this week. Have Amari Cooper, OBJ, AJ Dillon, Achane, Josh Allen, or Brock Purdy. So we need a wide receiver, a flex, and a quarterback.
Cooper, Achane, Purdy.
Allen.
You're going Allen?
Yeah.
All right, I'm okay with that. But I think
I could see the
Purdy's been on
49ers.
fire. I just want to make sure.
I believe it. But they're going to get up. and not
that's what happened last time. They won 31-13. He had 209 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Like it's not. He didn't light.
He
the
didn't
world
light
on
it up
fire.
because they just rolled them, right?
Right. So I feel like repeat business.
I think that makes a lot of sense. And then Josh Allen.
And this one's at home. You know what I mean? Like they just roll. I think it's
Kansas City.
Big CMC day, big Debo day. If anybody scores, it's probably Kittle. So I don't love Kittle or Debo or CMC.
Right,
like I don't love IU.
I'm Cooper, Achane, and Allen.
I'll ride with you.
I'm okay with Allen.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Move.
Good work. I love that. I like this
Love how
question
we worked
too
it
from
out here.
Stephen Joe. What's going on, Stephen Joe? Is it
What's up, Stephen Joe?
crazy
Welcome
to
in.
sit Jackson for Love? It's pouring in Baltimore. Worried about fumbles, ball security in the run game. Love playing high.
Rightfully so.
Plays the Giants, but with no Watson, which is true. And this is something.
We're here now. This is so like where the tilt is real, where it's week 14. You need a win. I love the Monday night chase, so I'm already kind of leaning that way.
You do.
Lamar is Lamar, though. Like, he's such a star. And in the rain, he could have over 100 yards rushing, like we said about Fields against the Lions. Like, but do I love it? No. Do I trust it? He said it's pouring in Baltimore. So you guys are right about this game, huh? What are we watching here? Like some kind of epic monsoon situation?
It's monsoon.
It's weird, dude. It's 60 degrees outside today, isn't it? It's December.
Yeah, tomorrow it'll be like 30.
It's going to rain all day today. It's just going to pour shortly.
It's going to start around like what, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something like that.
I might get home.
I don't know. There's flood warnings in AC already, man. I got to go over there too.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's Jordan Love.
Yeah, it's Love.
I'm going Love. Love.
Oh man, that's a good question.
That's a tough tilt, though.
That is a tough tilt. Yeah, that's not an easy one to swallow. But yeah,
I don't hate it though. Good
don't
stuff.
Hate it. Yep. If anyone didn't, like, if you had not checked the weather beforehand and you were just looking at your lineups, it would just be like, oh, of course I'm starting Jackson. But it really is something to think about for sure.
Indeed.
Giuseppe, between Fields and Russ, do you start Roshan? So Fields and Russ or Roshan or Singletary in half-point PPR?
Fields.
3. So
I'm going Fields and Singletary.
Fields and Singletary.
No.
That Chicago backfield, I have no idea.
Who's who?
Foreman's going to get the goal line.
Yeah, Herbert's going to get the passing work, and then Roshan does everything.
I think Foreman works out, and he is the back you want in this backfield, but it's so ambiguous. Who the hell knows?
I don't like it. I think it's very similar in Texas too. I don't know if it's going to be Pierce, Singletary. You saw Wale coming in for third down.
I think Singletary in the rain kind of makes a little bit more sense against the defense of the Jets running it up the middle. That's not something Pierce does well.
Okay, all right, I like that. We'll go Singletary here. So Fields and Singletary.
I'm okay. Yeah. That's what I'm going with. Half-point PPR. Yeah.
And then I got to pick 3 for half-point PPR: Mixon, Monty, Gibbs, White, Singletary, or Keaton Mitchell. Oh,
pick 3.
Come on,
dude. I might play Monty, Gibbs,
and Rashad
White, and call it a day.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about Mixon? Do you guys?
No. My bad. No, I'm with you, Swanson. Hold up.
Wait, you're gonna throw Mixon in this?
Mixon, Monty, Rashad White.
That's what I was leaning towards when I first.
Damn, you hate Gibbs that much?
No. I love Gibbs. I love the talent.
It's always risky if you're going to start because are you not going to start Monty? Risky to start.
I was saying start both of them.
And that's the scary part though, because if it doesn't work out that way, then that sinks a lot of your ship.
Dude, in the rankings right now, I have Jahmyr Gibbs and Monty back to back. Mixon slightly on top of that.
They both scored against the Bears last time, Monty and Gibbs.
So I guess you really can't lose.
But it was 12-8 carries wise for Monty. But Gibbs had 6 catches for 59.
It's half-point PPR.
That's true. It is half-point.
So let's go Mixon.
Yeah, but still 59 yards.
Monty and Wright.
All right.
Yeah.
Mixon, Monty, and White.
Yeah.
I'm okay with if you want.
Gibbs is right there.
Out. It's right there, dude.
As long as you bench Singletary and Keaton Mitchell, like you're good.
Yeah.
You can do anything you want with the other 4.
These tilts today. You guys are killing it. Jelly of the month. What's going on?
Jelly of the month club.
Welcome back.
On given all year. Flex Saquon or Puka.
Saquon.
Yeah. It's Saquon. This has to be a decent start.
I just saw that the other day. Jelly of the month,
Yeah, me
Christmas
too.
Vacation.
Oh yeah, it's on
too.
Yeah.
everywhere.
Ashley
Yep.
had never seen it.
Oh no,
No,
poor soul.
that's what I said.
Oh my God.
So feel so bad for your upbringing.
I mean,
Merry Christmas.
Who failed you?
yeah.
Fix the newel post.
That cat had 9 lives. It just spent them all.
Just spend them all. Johnny B. Good. What's going on?
Johnny
Dobbs
Good.
or
Johnny
Lawrence?
be good.
Ooh, Joshua Dobbs or Trevor Lawrence.
What happens when Trevor Lawrence gets banged up and CJ Beathard takes over the rest of the game?
Dobbs.
Yeah.
And Justin Jefferson's back. Give me Dobbs.
JJ's back.
Yeah, give me Dobbs.
I know he had a bad week last week, but okay. It happens.
It's just the turnovers. The
He's
offense
too-
wasn't
yeah.
flowing. He'll be okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's icky with Lawrence's health.
Icky is a good word.
Yeah, so give me
And
Dobbs.
it's the Raiders.
I mean, don't expect like
Raiders.
fireworks, but Dobbs could have a really good game.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. All right, let's go on back up to here we go. Ready? Ball glove blueprint.
Hey, you
Never
got it
gonna mess it up.
right.
Never gonna
Prep
mess it up
yourself
again.
for that one.
That's
Sure
the
did.
trifecta, bro.
Full PPR already has Achane in the lineup. Need one flex between Brees Hall, Zay Flowers, Calvin Ridley, or do I Dolphin double down with Mostert? I love that.
Dolphin double
Dolphin
down.
double down.
Of the triple D.
Yeah, double
Okay.
down, dude. You got both.
Double
you can
down.
play both. Yeah,
Yeah.
double down.
Flowers in the rain, Ridley, no. Brees Hall, Dolphin.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love everything that's
And-
going on in Miami.
And it's Monday night.
Yeah.
So like if whatever's happening, you
mm.
got a chance, dude. If you can get in on that running game, I expect 150 to 200 yards rushing out of that offense. And those are the two guys. And if they're going to get multiple touchdowns, why not one each?
I mean, we're sitting there arguing over Monty and Gibbs. I like Mostert and HN way better than that.
Yeah.
So
It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's so hard for me to
No,
be like
I'm
a
doing
Dolphins fan. Like I really
that's
have a hard
okay.
time. I'm
Yeah,
struggling.
no.
I'm having a hard time adjusting. I'm
curb
not
your
used to it.
fandom.
Yes.
Curb your fandom.
I
but
no, that's
for-
what I
for
mean. I curb
fantasy
it too much.
purposes-
Like every
Right,
week
but
I
you're
pick
on the
against
wrong-
them.
Mm.
I pick against
Been
them every
burned-
week.
You've been burned too many times.
Yes.
It's like bringing a
my
dog
entire
home.
lifetime.
That's
It's a
had
terrible
yeah,
thing you
you'll be
guys
fine.
lost Phillips.
Oh yeah, you got to give us an update after the show, Mr. Swanson. I want to know how the pup's doing.
I would die for this dog.
Already, I love
Oh.
it.
I would die for this dog. I can't wait to tell you about. I'll bring him in. We got tilts to get to. I can't
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about the
yeah,
dog
yeah.
on the air. It's my new favorite thing. Oh my god, I
Oh,
love it.
that's awesome.
All right, let's go. Minnie Jordan. Good morning.
Morning.
Brooklyn at.
What's up, cuz? All right, full point PPR. We got to choose 3. Achane, Cook, Kamara, Kyron, Mixon, and then Fields or Stroud. So let's start there and work backwards. Full
Fields?
point, touchdown, full PPR. It's Fields. We talked about that. We talked about how
Choose
Fields
3.
just
HN,
destroys.
Great matchup.
Kamara. Ooh, Mixon or Kyron? Mixon.
Kyron. Oh,
What?
damn it, Mini Jordan. Are we gonna tilt
Baltimore
here?
defense in the rain.
Nothing to do. Like you have to run
In
it.
the monsoon.
I mean, I guess Kyron's only been really good against the Cardinals. If you break down all his stats, like his 2 blow up games are against the Cardinals. The rest of them, he's been like
He's
meh.
been decent, and I don't think decent gets it done here in the rain against Baltimore. They might not be moving the ball too much.
So you're going Achane, Kamara, and Mixon. All right.
Yeah,
All right,
Me too.
yeah.
all right, Mixon over Kyron. Okay,
And then who'd you guys pick? Did you guys pick Fields?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So did I.
Cool. All right. Okay. I thought that was going to be a lot tougher.
yeah. I thought I was gonna fight for Kyron,
Nah, that was mini.
but nah. I see what you
Should
did. there.
we'll jump back up to Atkinson. Should Atkinson drop
Atkinson.
Singletary for McKinnon?
100%.
Yeah.
Smash. Do it now.
You heard it here. And then while he's doing that, Taysom Hill or Komet.
It's Komet this
It's
week.
Komet.
Taysom Hill is banged up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not ruled out
for
but
this
I have
week,
a
it's
feeling-
He's not going to play. I don't think he's going to play.
Hey man, if
didn't
Carr's
practice.
playing, I think he plays, bro. You're in that same quarterback room.
Oh.
You're in all those meetings, and you're
Let
a
me read
tougher,
this
bigger
off.
guy. He might play.
Look at these.
I mean, we're
Derek
going to wait
Carr,
for the injury report.
questionables.
He's going to be on it. Derek Carr is playing today.
No, I know he
I
is,
know.
but I'm just looking at he was questionable for a concussion, for a rib, and for a shoulder. Taysom Hill is questionable for a foot and a hand. Jawan Johnson's questionable with a quad. Rashid Shaheed with a thigh. Chris Olave with an illness.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Knees and
And
toes.
the flu.
The flu bone's connected to the concussion bone.
Yeah, Olave was the flu, and he was like getting IVs and all that stuff.
He didn't practice Friday either.
Nah, because he has the flu. He'll be in there though. They said he should have enough time to recover, and he should be feeling better by game time.
Yeah, we got to get these injury designations out.
Taysom is a big one, but I believe he is out. He's not going to play.
Yeah,
So for that sake, then I'm starting Komet.
I'm gonna go.
We'll just
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, a lot of tight
Let's
end
do a
tilts today, huh?
lot of tight end tilts. Let's do a defense tilt for Giuseppe here. Indy or Vikings? Colts or Vikings?
Colts or Vikings?
You want to pick on Aiden O'Connell, or you want to pick on Jake Brown?
You
He
wanna
threw
pick
for
on Jake
300
Brown?
yards.
Yeah,
He threw for 300 yards against the Jags.
I would rather pick on Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah, he's gonna give you one.
Minnesota needs a win.
And their defense
That's
hasn't
true.
been bad. And
This
they've
is
been
a
playing like
must-win.
that psycho, weird, crazy defense with lining the people up. They might try to confuse O'Connell.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Vikings, D.
me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
They're inside the top 12 for me this week.
Skull.
I like that.
Skull.
And then another for Ball Glove Blueprint full PPR. Already we did this one. Cool. I just didn't start.
Yeah.
So let's follow up with the other one. Or should they snag Madison off waivers against Las Vegas?
What was the first part?
This was the Dolphin double down, John.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't start Madison over.
No, yeah, double down. Double down.
Well, do we just to help him out real quick?
Over Madison.
I'm glad you didn't read that last part because it didn't matter anyway.
Yeah, I start Brees Hall over Madison.
100. I'm not 100% on that one, but
yes.
Well, I do want to look at just to see here what the running back schedule looks like for Madison going forward to see if it will be smart. And it doesn't. I don't know. Week 15 plays Cincinnati, and then Detroit 16, and then championship week plays Green Bay. Madison.
who are you dropping for him though?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're not starting over one of those Dolphins or Brees Hall.
No, maybe not one of those, but maybe there's someone else on the roster. Maybe just throwing it out there is just something to get the wheels turning, and then we have another tilt next week.
If you're a Pacheco owner and you can do that, or a manager and you can do that, cool.
Sure, that's it. That's a great example.
You know what I mean? But in this specific one for Ball Glove Blueprint, I almost
see, dude, it's not easy. You really.
That's why I've never really said it.
You really have to you got to wind up and prepare for it. Dan Roche got another one here. Needs 2 flex in a dynasty redraft. Okay, so Addison, Myers, Hubbard, or Ridley. Hubbard and Myers.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning in the middle there.
Jacoby? No,
I mean, Jacoby had 7 targets last week, caught 6 of them for 79, and he scored.
Yeah, no. O'Connell likes him, and if you put a lot of the emphasis on covering Devontae, he finds himself open in a lot of one-on-ones. I don't hate Myers.
Chuba had 25 opportunities last week for Chuba. 25.
Yeah,
25 on the ground for $1 for 104 and 2. I know the Saints is. I know they have.
I think I'm playing Chuba.
I think I'm playing Chuba.
And I think I'm gonna play Addison for a touchdown, maybe.
Let's see. Addison has not scored since week 8.
Oh, that helps. Yeah, I guess you guys are right about Myers.
Myers and Chuba.
Yeah,
I can see Myers and Chuba being here. I mean, you're in the thick of it right now, right?
If you go Chuba Ridley, it's not bad either, though, right?
See, but I just don't like the quarterback situation there.
And we said Denzel Ward's back. Yeah, all right. Let's forget about Ridley. Let's go Chuba and Myers.
Yeah, they're all good. They're gonna be all over Ridley too. There's no Kirk. You know what I mean? You don't have to be on Parker Washington every 5 seconds. You don't have to be on Zay Jones every 5 seconds.
And if you do, you got Greg Newsome too.
And Grant Delpit's going to take the top off of Ridley too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to be covering, or he'll come down and take away Evan Ingram
and just take the ball out of the air from Trevor Lawrence. That can happen too.
Yeah, let's go Myers and Chuba.
Let's do that. Myers, Chuba. Round off Dan Roche's right here with the defense. Broncos or Phillies defense.
Ooh.
Today, Broncos.
Mm-hmm. Broncos.
Let's ride.
No.
Oh.
No. We don't do that.
Terrible.
We don't talk like that here. Lucius says, thanks for all the wonderful advice as usual. Oh, thank you for the kind words.
Thank you.
In regards to that last question that we were looking at up here, it was a 10-team league that he went in with 0 wide receivers. Oh, he drafted 0 wide receivers. So he's in first but the games are close considering the starting wide receivers are Downs and Myers.
Wow.
So this was
you're okay.
This was this monster tilt that started the show. This was this 10-minute talk about
Yeah.
0 RBs or 0 wide receiver strategy.
Yeah.
Good on you, because I mean it makes days like today difficult where you gotta like.
Wish you had more flexes available. I wish you could start all 5 of those backs now.
But look,
just bench down in Myers and
he
start all the running
zero
backs.
wide receiver. That's gutsy, man.
Yeah.
First place though. He's in first place. Tilt squad, let's go. 13-0 at first
flip
place.
the whole script. The whole narrative on Twitter or
trophies.
X or the X app.
Just say
is
Twitter,
all these
man.
experts. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
He's gonna call it Twitter. I'm gonna call it Twitter. So on Twitter, like the narrative by all the football analysts and everybody that you see and all the commentaries always go 0 RB, running backs too volatile, this and that. Lucius bucked the entire trend right there.
Let's go.
Love that. Love that. Tilted the whole other way. I love it.
Let's go. Tilt squad up. Speaking of tilt squad, what's up, Zach?
OG Tilt Squad, Zach.
What's up, Zach?
Zach's getting the sleepies out of his eyes. Needs 2 running backs and a flex. Eckler, Javante, Jacobs, Sutton, and Godwin. Let's add Mostert to that list as well.
Whoa.
Cool. Dang.
Right, so thanks for adding that in.
Thanks, dude. Oh, man.
Mostert, Jacobs, and Sutton?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Sutton's got a nice little matchup, dude.
I'm taking Eckler out, man. You can't play him right now.
Dude.
I hate it. It kills me. The Broncos are you should be able to play.
Listen. No, because listen, in the family league, I took Eckler over Tyreek Hill. I took Eckler at the 104, which now sounds like you're an idiot. But I thought at the time, that's a steal. Like he should be 103.
I think he hit the proverbial cliff.
He might have.
He may have.
He may have just like he's.
I forget who said it. I think he's hurt.
He was hurt.
Yeah, and he's been playing.
He's never been the same.
I think he has been
playing through something. Yeah,
and we'll find out later. His age, he's hitting that age cliff, and the offense isn't playing the way they are. They don't have Mike Williams, and QJ ain't the answer over there. I'm sorry. So, yeah.
Well, we need 2 running backs, so you got to pick 2 of them.
Mostert and Jacobs. Easy for me.
Yeah, Mostert and Jacobs. All right, Mostert.
I mean,
I forgot about Mostert already.
Sutton or Godwin in the flex.
Sutton.
It's Sutton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, week 14. Am I right?
That's how it gets down.
You know what I'm saying? Like
week 14.
Week 14, man.
Yep.
Ball glove blueprint. I just love saying it now. I'm just gonna keep saying it.
You know what I mean?
Just because I am. I'm showing off. We got to give a ball glove a rental here. A rental and tight end for full PPR between Isaiah Likely. We got Chig, we got Conklin, and we got Brevin Jordan on here.
We were big on Chig last week. He did okay.
Yeah, but
against Miami though.
Yeah, I don't believe Jerome Baker, one of our linebackers, is going to play. You're not going to attack us on the outside with the receivers because our corners are dope. You're probably going to be playing from behind. Feels like dump down Charlie time to Okonkwo.
Dump down Charlie.
But I do like Brevin Jordan in a non-rainy situation. But it's the Jets.
That's a bad rainy day. Texans
and it's
87% rain, likely mile an hour, sustained winds.
Likely's in the same kind of weather situation.
I know.
Conklin also, so Okonkwo by process of elimination.
Chig by process of precipitation.
I like it.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Let's go, Chef. Right,
this is where Joe Martucci should be watching, so he'd be proud as hell.
Right?
Chef. He'd be so proud of the chef
pocket.
right now. He's doing weatherman puns and jokes out here. I love it.
Just put that one right
process
in your pocket.
Of precipitation.
I love it.
Process of precipitation. Wow, man, we really just did that tilt like that. All right, cool. That's how it's gonna be. I was leaning Isaiah.
Yeah, no. The chef said it.
No?
By process of precipitation.
Okay. All right, we'll do that. We'll do.
I like Chig either way, but
I like Chig. Okay. I like Brevin, and I like Likely, but I put Brevin in over Likely in one of my matchups, and I think he's just going to be targeted more in short range field with Tank Dell out.
Yeah, he was targeted last week when Dell was in there. They were looking at him.
So I think he's going to have a decent game. Chig is the safe bet here.
Cool. I like it. Mini Jordan full PPR between Dobbs, Noah Brown, and JSN. You got to pick one here.
Dobbs.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
No Christian Watson. Noah
Do we
Brown
know
is
that for
questionable.
Do we know that for sure yet?
I know it. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, he's not playing that hammy pop boy like
Yeah.
that. He ain't that boy.
They haven't ruled.
Yeah,
they
he
haven't
didn't-
ruled him out yet, but,
But either way-
I ruled him out on
He
the
didn't
show.
practice
Either way,
Friday. Went to
Dobbs,
Green
I feel
Bay,
like
yeah.
the
Oh, he's
Dobbs
out.
gonna be all
No,
right.
he's rolled
Yeah.
out. He's,
He's
he's
out.
all the way ruled out.
And
Okay.
with the questions about Geno Smith, JSN is a nice maybe. You do
He's a
beat San
maybe, but-
Francisco through the air because you can't, run the ball on them. Unfortunately, I'm not trusting Drew Lock. If that's the case, like we don't know who the quarterback's going to be. It's a later game,
No, you're right.
4:05,
And
I
we-
believe.
And we went. We were happy to take Jordan Love over Lamar Jackson because of the weather. So you're gonna want something out of that, and Romeo Dobbs is gonna be part of the receiving crew.
Romeo Dobbs is it
Recipients.
for me.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
full
go Dobbs there,
PPR.
too.
Yeah,
Windy day, but not weather, just wind. So
no Browns
yeah.
in the rain. JSN had 2 for 41 when he played the 49ers last 2 weeks ago.
yeah,
I don't. Yeah, I'm going Dobbs.
JSN's gonna be like he's like a good 16 team,
He's going to be really
Or
good
flex
next
spot.
year.
really good next year, right? Really good next year. And then Johnny B. Good, Gus or London half PPR.
Ooh, half point. Give me Gus.
Give me
Gus
Gus
Bus.
here. Yeah, same. Matt McCoy, what's going on? We got a few today.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Let's get it done. Need 2 running backs
Grant
between
me with a good
Barkley,
time.
Mostert, Brees Hall, Aaron Jones, and Madison, and then can use any of those leftover running backs to fill 2 flex spots or Ayuk, DJ Moore, and JSN. Play Ayuk and DJ Moore somehow.
Holy what?
And then for me, out of those running backs, it's Barkley and Mostert,
Yes.
right?
You're playing Ayuk and you're playing DJ Moore,
And
right?
you're playing
So-
Barkley and you're playing Mostert.
Boom.
And you're
Barkley,
playing Barkley and Mostert.
let's go. Barkley, Mostert,
Wait, you just said that.
Yeah.
DJ,
Okay.
Ayuk.
So
Yeah.
did I.
Yeah.
And so did
Yeah,
Swanson.
sure did.
Oh, okay. Tilt over.
Ho, ho, ho. Great
Steve
tilt,
Martin
though.
was a prop comic.
What movie was that from?
Planes, Trains,
Roxanne?
and automobiles.
Roxanne?
Oh, maybe Roxanne.
Roxanne.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep, like deep, old.
Deep cut. Deep cut.
Deep,
Deep,
yeah,
deep cut.
deep Steve Martin cut. Speaking
My
of
man.
Steve Donovan, what's going on, Dot?
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey.
What a segue.
It's my boy Steve right there. Originally from down the M-Land way, so he knows all about them bad weather games that's going on down there with his boys in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Let's jump on down to Tim Barrett right here between Colts and Ravens defense.
Colts or Ravens defense?
Isn't that the
I think Ravens defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the bad weather
Hey,
game.
listen,
Defense
bad weather game.
loves
If
bad
it was
weather.
80
true, yeah.
degrees and sunny with not a breeze in the air and the grass was dropping straight from your fingertips down to your toes, Matthew Stafford still
That
gonna give you
sounds
one.
amazing.
He was gonna give you one.
Yeah.
And now it's raining and windy. Oh, Stafford. Yeah. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah.
I might put them in all my dailies. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah,
They're going to be expensive.
that's gonna be an
Probably.
expensive John. Yeah, that's gonna be up there.
It's almost time to get into that. It's so excited
we're
for
getting there.
DFS.
We are through the first hour. I just looked up at the time. It's 11:20 already. We're through the first hour. I want to thank everybody who's been in the chat so far,
Thank you,
driving the show
Tilters.
as usual. A lot of return
Always.
faces as always. A lot of new faces. So if you like what you hear, like and subscribe. We do this every week from 10 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern. Get
It's
you through
playoff
all your
time,
fantasy
baby.
tilts, and we hoist trophies here. This is what we do.
All the tilters out there. Shout out all the tilters out there. Shout out to all of us in this little screens, on these screens that you see in the playoff hunt. These two are going up against each other this week for a position. They'll be playing each other again next week in the playoffs. Chef and I are playing for battling for position in the redraft league, and we'll be seeing each other in the next couple weeks. So this is going to be exciting all the way through Christmas, boys. And the tilters will be here lifting trophies in week 17. I love that.
I'm happy with my outcome for my home leagues.
Yeah.
I am in second place in 2 of them
Yeah. And
Currently.
redraft. Yeah.
in redraft, and my dynasty home league, I'm in what, third?
Third. Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good place to be.
That's
The
right.
Home
holiday
leagues are the
season.
best.
Love them.
They are. Love them.
When you
All
can
right,
pick up
James
Jared Pickens
Mendez.
off the waiver wire for a buck.
There you go. Welcome back, cuz. As always, with a wide receiver
Welcome back.
question, got to pick 3. PPR, Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Chris Olave, DK Metcalf, Adam Thielen,
Stacked.
Rashee Rice, TJ Hawkinson. Amazing I couldn't get a trade offer for any of them in a 12-man league. Yeah.
What?
Jeez.
Unreal.
What?
Stingy. Good Lord. All right.
All right. Well, you're not taking out Evans. You're not
Well-
taking out DJ Moore. and I think you play Hawkinson still. I don't
Right,
think his
but it's-
targets are bad.
It says, but he says it's a wide receiver question. Pick
Yeah.
3 in PPR.
It's
But
He might have a
flex.
flex spot.
Yeah, it's a
Is
flex
it,
spot.
it's got to be.
It's a
Yeah,
flex spot.
2 wide receivers and a flex.
Yeah,
I mean, it has to be, right?
or
Yeah.
it could be 3
So are
flex
you
spots.
you're not really chasing the.
I'm not chasing Olave for the simple
Metcalf.
fact that I'm not messing
was
with
talking about
Derek Carr. Metcalf, I'm not chasing because of Geno Smith
Well,
against the 49ers.
yeah.
No, thank you.
Well, that's where they can get hurt.
Yeah, but without Drew Lock is bad on ice.
Nice.
But
Chef.
Johnson, he stinks on ice.
That's good. Yeah, there you go. What's Geno's status right now? I know he didn't practice on yesterday, or he didn't practice on Friday.
My bet is that he tries to give it a go.
He's gonna
gets
try to go.
hurt,
Yeah.
and what's I don't even remember his name. Drew Lock comes in.
All right, so let's just not overthink it here. Let's go Evans, DJ Moore, and Hawkinson.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And
Yeah.
Hawkinson, yeah. Okay.
You're saying Hawkinson over Olave?
Yeah.
DK just torched the Cowboys. You saying no because Gino? Yeah, all right. He's not gonna do it against the Niners. All right, fine. Give me, yeah. I'll go with you guys. But it's close. I want Olave.
I know. I'm looking at that too. I hate this.
You like Olave better?
I mean, I don't know. He's got 8+ targets and 7 straight, so he's giving you a floor.
Yeah, it's Olave against the Panthers. They're at home. They need this game. Carr's gonna play injured. I don't want to bench Olave for a tight end. Good as Hawkinson is.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to work that through right now because
You know,
I'm kind of on board with that too. Let me look at.
I think I want to start those first 3. I wouldn't be mad if you benched Olave for Hawkinson, but like it's the playoffs. I need to make it. I'm gonna go Evans, DJ Moore, and Olave.
I think I might too.
Yeah.
I think if you really just were worried about a floor,
Maybe they
in the
give
sense of-
Hawkinson a little bit more of a break now that JJ's back.
Yeah, I know that's another
Just
thing
slight
too.
thing.
Like a little,
Yeah,
even
A
if they
little
don't-
bit.
Like he still might find the end zone. Don't get me wrong, and he might end up with the same points as Olave, or he might end up surpassing him.
He only scored in 4 games this year.
Just thinking about Derek Carr and the body ailments there, ribs, shoulder,
Head, shoulder, knees, and
concussion.
toes.
Yeah,
Knees and
like
toes.
he's
Yeah, but he's like a Stafford. He plays through all that stuff.
He's
It doesn't
gonna
matter.
come-
to
Yeah, but
him.
he plays
but
bad
yeah, I was gonna
through
say,
those.
yeah. How
Yeah, like-
well does he play?
Yeah,
through it?
exactly. He's terrible.
Well,
Thanks for coming out here and being a tough guy and not being able to throw the ball 30 yards. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like what are we
Yeah,
gonna
that's
look
true.
at?
Michael
here?
Thomas even came out and
But
said
ev-
that sometimes
even
wide
if-
receivers get hurt when your quarterbacks are inaccurate.
I mean, I would have played Chris Olave. Well, you know what?
I would play Chris Olave if Taysom Hill or Jameis Winston was the quarterback.
That's
would
what I was
still
gonna
play
say.
Olave.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
maybe we still play Olave because Derek Carr is gonna go out there, get hurt,
Get hurt, and then
Jameis
and then Jameis
YOLO.
throw Olave.
Yeah,
I like that scenario better than
I
anything.
do,
That might
dude.
be the truth.
if Jameis was
Mhm.
if Jameis was the starter, I wouldn't have even thought about it. I'd have been like, all right, Olave, Evans, DJ Moore.
Yolave, YOLO,
Yeah,
YOLO,
YOLO.
Yolave.
You just
All
call it
right,
YOLO.
yeah, I'll
it.
go Olave over Hawkinson, but it's close.
It is close.
That
Great
is very
tilt, though.
close.
Great
Yeah,
tilt.
great tilt, man. That one we had to talk through. He needs the Winston show for Olave. There he is. Yeah. Yep. Last week, what was it? Winston's first. Was it his first pass that was tipped?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
It
did
was
that
a
go for a
34
touchdown?
34-yard reception.
Yeah, that's what. The Jameis Winston experience. Just that's what I want.
I'm here for it, man. Like the guy said,
Me
he went out and
too.
got LASIK, and I don't know if it helped him.
No. God love him for trying, though.
Right? Gotta find an edge one way or the other.
Great for fantasy, terrible for regular football.
Terrible for regular
That's
football.
Jameson Winston.
Titan CW, what's going on? Welcome in. Kincaid or Evan Ingram in full PPR? Sticking with the tight ends here.
Drew Tranquil is out for the Chiefs.
Dawson
they-
Knox is back
Dawson Knox is back.
Oh, that hurts a little.
a little bit.
Evan Ingram just came off a heater. Dude, I have this same exact tilt. Like, I mean, I'm not allowed to talk about it because we're on the show. You know what I mean? Because I'm playing against the chef.
You can talk about it all you want.
Like, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm saying Titan CW is talking about it, and I'm having a hard time.
Kincaid.
You know what?
Give me Kincaid.
I was going to say, I'll tell you who I have in my lineup right now.
With Trevor Lawrence
Mm.
banged up, give me Kincaid.
Browns are number 1 against tight ends, actually.
Yeah.
Number
they are.
1, giving up
Yes, they are.
4.8 points a game to the position. Also,
They're very
43
good.
degrees, 17-mile-an-hour winds and rain. I don't know if this is the week for Evan Ingram. Banged up Trevor
I
Lawrence could turn into
I
CJ
have-
Beathard.
I have Kincaid starting.
Yeah, it's Kincaid.
It's Kincaid. Okay.
Next week it may be a different question, different answer.
Yeah.
Could be.
Come on back next week.
But scenario speaks. Yeah.
True. It sure does.
Yeah.
And pick one for the flex between King Henry or Olave versus Carolina. And
We've been talking about it all day. Yeah, Olave.
I have to bench Henry in a league today, and I hate it. But I
love that.
I have the same
I
setup
love the
there.
action that you just
Henry
did there,
or
but your natural
Olave.
reaction is like, oh man, I gotta bench.
Would you do Henry or Godwin? Asking for a friend. And it's not against you guys.
That's
Godwin.
It's Godwin.
That's where I'm. Oh my God.
It's right there. It's close.
Yeah, there was a little bit of
Godwin.
something too.
And the last time Tampa Bay played, let's go. Let's see.
There's a little bit of talk in the news too. Like Chris Godwin's wife actually was tweeting or Xing or tweeting whatever at Coach Bowles, at Todd Bowles, for not using Olave, not giving him the amount of reps that he needed, and for the way he was talking about how he's playing through an injury, like almost like trying to say he wasn't trying as hard as he should. She was questioning that, and so maybe squeaky wheel gets the grease, and maybe you see a lot more targets for Godwin this week. Godwin.
It's got to be in an offense where the coach is willing to listen, like in Philadelphia, where I'm pretty sure that Sirianni at least laughed a little bit when he saw those two dudes sitting outside the link the day after the game, holding the sign that just said "Run the ball."
Run the damn
heroes.
ball.
Those boys are heroes, man.
Yeah, I could see Godwin going like 5 for 50 and a touchdown.
Yeah, I like 5 for 50.
I know it sounds dumb. I know it sounds crazy to sit King Henry.
That might be,
but like
King Henry.
It's not.
It just doesn't, unless mishaps and interceptions and football and week 14 and buffoonery and the bull happens.
Yeah, the Dolphins.
Then Henry has the ball, and then Henry breaks a run or two. You know what I mean? He ends up on a highlight with a long one because he breaks it on us. I don't see that happening, but if that does happen, that's the only path. It's very unrealistic. While Olave just has a nice, easy little matchup against Carolina and should just put up numbers.
They haven't allowed a touchdown in 5 games, and out of the last 6, there's only been 1 to running backs. And they played Washington, they played the Jets, they played Vegas, they played Kansas City, and they played New England. So I guess it's not the, that's.
I'm not playing King Henry against Miami. I'm playing Olave.
Yeah, I'll play Olave.
Week 14. Johnny B. Good, Brees, Monty, Gus, Chase, Jefferson, Puka.
Sounds like the Paw Patrol.
Nico. Need 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a flex.
There's a Chase in there.
There's a Chase.
Yeah, I know that.
There's a Chase in there. Brees, Monty
sounds like he should be.
And Gus,
Brees, Monty, and Gus walk into a bar. A Brees,
a
a Gus, and a Puka walk into a bar.
Yeah. Need 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a flex.
Oh, he's also got Nico. That's not Puka Nacua. That's Nico Collins. There.
Right.
Nico.
Yeah. I mean, you already have your 2 running backs there. Oh, wait. You have Monty and Gus. Yeah, those are your 2 running backs.
Yeah, Monty and Gus over Brees?
I'm putting Gus over Brees.
Sure, me too.
Monty
and Gus are your running backs.
Flex him. Let's see.
Chase,
you have to play. Jefferson, you have to play. And Nico, you play. And then you could flex either Puka or Brees.
So we really just need to bench one person.
We're talking about all that weather stuff, and we're starting all these players in these weather games, right?
I mean, we don't have a choice. They're all in the weather.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So Monty, Gus, Chase, Jefferson.
Well, except Monty. I mean, that's not one more game. That's just Chicago.
Why wouldn't I start all the? Why wouldn't I start all the receivers?
Why wouldn't you start all the receivers?
You can. Well, you have to sit Brees though.
You would just sit Brees.
I think I'm going to do that.
Okay. I'm okay with it.
Sitting Brees against the Texans. I mean,
yeah.
They've been pretty good against.
They've been decent. Yeah.
Yeah. That Jets offense is nothing to write home about.
No, Brees Hall's name has not jumped off the page.
And no Tank Dell, no matter what the weather is, like Puka and Nico going to get targets.
Nico is going to get targets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a tough matchup for Nico.
It is.
Like, he ain't played Sauce. He's been doing really well.
Sauce hasn't played him.
I don't know about that, cousin.
Yeah,
that boy's built.
I mean, but who
he's
knows?
He's a different kind of target, though, man.
Okay.
He is a different kind of target.
If you're
Sauce 6'3", Sauce 6, that boy's long.
Yeah, but he's also like Nico's a little bit more built.
He's bigger, yeah.
I think he's going to handle him well. It's going to be a good matchup.
I'm going to change my mind and go Brees.
You're gonna go Brees
Yeah.
over Nico?
Yeah,
All right.
I'll bench Nico.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'll bench Nico.
I would probably bench Puka instead of Nico if we were gonna pick one, but I don't know. I'm sticking with my gut. Give me all 4 wide receivers and Monty and Gus sit in Brees Hall. Final answer.
All right.
I'll
Let
sit
me
Nico.
look at one more thing here before I make
go-
my final decision.
I think I'll go Brees over Nico. He gives me guaranteed touches.
I'm gonna go Brees over. I'm gonna go Brees over Nakua. Actually, I'm gonna sit Nakua.
Wow.
And I'm gonna start
man.
Nico.
I can't sit Puka
Oh gosh. I can sit Puka.
this week.
I can sit Puka in a rain game.
In
All
a
right.
rain, that's what I'm looking at. I can sit Puka.
Okay.
Can you hit the?
Yeah, hit.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Tilt of the week. Put him in a bathroom.
Put him
Put
in
him in a
bathroom.
bathroom. Johnny, be
Put him in
good. Thank you
bathroom.
for the tilt of the week. Cause
Oh God.
all right,
dude,
let's
this
go
one's
back.
tough,
Let's
but
go back.
all
Let's
right.
do
So it's going to be we are sitting Puka Nakua. All right. All these rain games are crazy. Nico's definitely the number 1 target. They're gonna need him because the running game is
but he's going up against
It's going to get Sauce. It's going to be a tough matchup. And I understand the fight between Puka and Nico Collins, but I'm not taking off Nico Collins. So I'll put Brees over Puka only because it is a rain game and he should get more carries.
Yeah. Sauce has to play in the rain too.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a good point.
You're right.
So
we're benching Puka.
Sauce in the rain is good either way. But
So-
yeah, I'm gonna bench Puka.
Sauce in the rain. Just
Wow,
there in
out
the
of all
field
these
just
players,
eating.
Puka's the one we're benching. It's not Gus Bus.
I mean, but
with the lack of production and Keaton Mitchell eating into his carries.
yeah, but like
doesn't
goal line
worry
work,
you. Sauce
like
Garden doesn't worry you. Sauce Gardner doesn't worry
I mean,
you.
sure, but like
All right,
work on
you
the
know
goal.
what? For the sake of the tilt and for the sake of the injuries are coming up, and we still have some more tilts out here, I'm not gonna do it any longer. Johnny, be good. You're in a good place. All these guys should probably do pretty well today. I don't hate starting any of them, but if I had to go with anybody, I'm gonna go with these 2 dudes above me right here, and I'm gonna go with them, and we'll bench Puka. I don't want to, but we'll do it.
Oh, chef, I can see something turning back there.
Yeah,
Because now I got
he's
something.
going to tilt the other way.
Well, now
There's
I'm
no way he
thinking
doesn't
something.
tilt. It's
Well,
the
I'm
tilt of
thinking-
the week. So like he's good. He's decided
Yeah.
he was here. I'm here. I'm there. Oh,
Damn it,
Puka's on the bench
Juan.
now.
I hate you.
I might change it up here.
He
I
might
might
have looked
bench
up something.
I
He might
might
be
bench-
looking at some metrics to match up.
Gus.
match up.
Tilt of the week. Johnny, be good.
Wow.
I have never hit the button twice
First
Like,
time in
from the
history.
same tilt. Yeah.
on the same tilt, man.
You
Bro,
got us. You got
This
me.
is crazy, dude. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I hate it. It's a great tilt. I think
Yes,
Brees
Jay
Hall
Mendez,
gives you
double
about
tilt of the week, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
10
first time in history.
points. I think Puka may give you 12. We're splitting hairs. Give me the wide receiver. Give me the wide receiver. I don't know how it's going to happen, but give me Puka over Brees Hall.
All right, now I'm
I'm still
gonna
playing Gus.
see. That's the thing I might not do.
Now he wants to take out Gus.
I might start Brees and I might bench Gus because now I'm thinking. Well,
I want.
because
I,
Gus
I
is
want
going
all
to be
the
on the goal
receivers.
line, right? So they have to get to the goal line in that game. You have to get to the goal line to really where you're going to get like that value from Gus, right? Brees is going to. I know it's a bad weather game
No,
for
I
Brees,
Same
think
thing
he just
for
needs
Brees.
to break one a little bit. That's all.
but I mean, I guess it's the same on.
I
both
think Gus
sides,
has
but I
a
would
higher
take-
ceiling. He has a higher ceiling.
Yeah, but Brees doesn't
I
have
like-
anybody eating into his workload.
I like James Mendez just up in here. He's like, outside judge making the decision. I'd bench either Puka or Brees. That's why we're tilting. We don't know which one of those two to bench. It's easy to say, yeah, one of those two, but then like
we found the two.
which one specifically?
Yeah, I'm going Brees, dude. I'm benching Brees.
Okay, all right.
It's easier than benching Puka.
Yeah, I can justify it more. I could feel better if I don't want to have Puka on my bench and somehow in the rain he does well. Like, yeah, all right, let's do that.
Okay, I'm with you.
Fantastic tilt.
Double tilt.
Double tilt. First time ever.
Dude.
Johnny be good.
That
Yeah,
hurt.
so we're gonna
Johnny
do
be
it.
Johnny
Zach's
be good
on
is a lie.
board.
Johnny be
James
bad,
is on
bro.
board. Yeah,
Yeah, bench. Oh, there it is.
yeah. And who's the quarterback this week for the Jets?
Tilters
anyway,
know.
right?
It's Zach Wilson.
The
James.
tilters lift trophies. They
Sure.
know. So yeah, I'm gonna trust Zach.
Lack
I'm
of
gonna
Wilson.
trust James.
ready to play
Lack of
quarterback
Wilson.
yet, Dad. Maybe I'll sit for another week. I don't think I'm ready to go.
I was
out there.
prepared to sit the bench this entire season
He was
And then
too.
go to Atlanta and
and
mess with them.
learn. And
I didn't
get
ask for
traded.
any of this. Jose Valdez, we got to start two here.
Well, go ahead.
Between Montgomery, James Cook, or Ford, we got to bench one.
You got to put Monty in there for sure.
For sure,
It's
for
between
sure.
Cook
Yeah,
and
those
Ford. I mean, for the breakdown.
Jerome Ford, 9 on the ground last week for 19 and nothing. 3 targets, 3 through the air. Caught all 3 for 33 and 1. He's had double-digit points the last 5 games. His opportunities are going down. I shouldn't be concerned today in a bad weather game against the Jags with Joe Flacco at quarterback.
I'm going Cook, dude. I think this game goes the distance. He's going to be involved the whole game.
Yeah, I agree with you. What was his line against Philly? I know it wasn't. All right, so he went 17 for 73, didn't score on the ground, caught 3 of his targets for 29 and 1.
It's
That
Cook, dude.
that Cook in that game against the Eagles, though, there were like 3 or 4 carries that were like 9-10 yard gainers that they were
I'm
just
looking at the
ripping
wrong.
off.
How you rip off in Kansas City too. Like you have to pull it off somehow.
I'm looking at the wrong line here. My bad. That was against the Jets. Against Philly, 16 for 43 and nothing on the ground. And then through the air, 7 targets, caught 6 of them for 57 and didn't score. In PPR, I think he finished at running back 17 on the week, 13 points. I feel like that's a similar matchup.
Yeah,
against
I'm
the
going
Chiefs.
Cook. I'm going Cook. It shouldn't be a big
Cook over Ford.
Yeah. Because he's involved in the passing game. And this game is going to go back and forth. He's definitely going to get targets.
I don't know. Mixon had a good game against the Jags. I feel like they were leaking. Even the boy Chase Brown was ripping runs off against them.
Yeah, and he's
last
been
week.
getting targets. He's averaging 4 targets a game.
Ford, right?
Ford, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll go Ford over Cook. I don't like James Cook this week.
I think I will too. I don't
Yeah, I'll
hate
go-
James Cook this week, but I like Ford
No,
better.
yeah, I'll go Monty and Ford. Good
Yeah.
tilt though,
I'll
Jose.
go with
Good
you
tilt.
guys. I'm not hitting the button again.
No, you were
Yes,
thinking
But
about it though.
I'm right.
He was thinking. He's thinking about it. That's the pre-button. Like if you write it down, it's a tough tilt. Yeah, and then if you hit the button, then it's the tilt of the week. But
Mhm.
a double tilt of the week, bro. Oof.
Double tilt
Yeah.
of the week, and that's
Yeah.
something I have not seen.
Yeah, Johnny be bad, bro. Johnny be bad.
Wild.
It's just too tough.
Mm-hmm.
And then
All right,
James
we got
just
some
looked.
actives and inactives here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about this real quick, though. We're just talking
for
about Lucius's running back scenario after James drafted Aaron Jones and Chubb. Oh, Nick Chubb.
Oof.
Been down to Mostert and Warren for most of the season, which, okay.
Good for you. Good
You're
for
making it
you.
work. Yeah, you're making it work. I guarantee you your wide receiver room probably looks better than Lucius's does, but it's also a first-place team. Everybody here's a first-place team.
Yeah.
This is a playoff show. I love it. Questionable.
And
Taysom Hill is
Joker's
out.
low.
Yes.
Trevor
Oh,
Lawrence
is
is healthy.
Shaheed out.
Shaheed is out too.
Yep.
Wheels up Olave.
Yeah.
Active Tyler Boyd, Travis Etienne, Dearness Johnson, Juwan Johnson, Noah Brown. Any word on Trevor Lawrence?
Yes, in.
In? Good.
Okay.
Damn, my boy's gonna play on that.
And Flacco's going to be the starter.
And
Oh, gotta put Flacco in my lineups.
Flacco should be.
Yep.
Yes.
Lawrence is starting today, confirmed.
Yep. Flacco is in line.
High
to
ankle
start.
sprain 6 days ago, man, and he's going to play.
That's
I'm
insane.
scared.
That's crazy.
Good.
And I have to play him.
Goodbye, Aiden O'Connell.
I'm playing Trevor
Bring
Lawrence
in
over Geno
Joe
Smith this week
Flacco.
against Swanson.
I guess you have to.
I had to.
Week 14.
Yeah, because I got
Mm-mm.
Howl on bye and Geno banged up.
What a weird week for buys.
It's all right. Jalen Hurts
Is
my
it just
play.
Arizona and Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Jake Lewis, what's going on? Full PPR bench 2. Bijan, Monty, Pollard, or Mostert?
Oh wow.
Come on.
Come on, Jake.
Ouch. You got to find a way to play him.
Where's the flex? Where's the flex at?
Is
Like,
there, like, who's in your flex? He's probably could be someone.
my
Bench 2. I'm gonna bench Bijan and Pollard.
Pollard, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, man, that's hard to do.
You don't want to.
You don't
Yeah,
want
you
to
gotta
do
go
it.
with
But
the Eminem boys right there, Monty and Mostert.
yikes.
Eminem boys.
Eminem boys. I like that. All right, Zach needs one flex here between Brandon Cooks, AJ Dillon, and Gus. Oh man.
It's Cooks.
And Gus.
Yes. Okay. It's Cooks for me.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's Cooks for me.
Okay. I'll bite.
Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's
They-
starting to.
It's not like the Eagles are going to let CeeDee Lamb get a $191 again, right? You know what I mean? Somebody else is going to have to do some work. Like it might be Cooks this week.
Jake just slammed the door on that last deal. I could bench Diggs in the flex. Nah,
Nah, don't
you
do
shouldn't. You shouldn't do that.
that. Stop playing.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
No.
That's it. That is a tough one to choose from though. But Monty and Mostert is it.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough. Because Dak's just gonna YOLO through the air. Pollard's not. He doesn't need to be a huge contributing factor. There's gonna be a lot of back and forth through the air in this game,
Yeah. Should be another
featuring
one of those
DeAndre
shootouts.
Swift on the ground because we're gonna run the ball.
Yeah, I love the 4:00 window game and the Bills and Chiefs, and I love that Cowboys Eagles game tonight. Like those are primo matchups.
This is the day where you need to
Like-
take a nap.
Stand alone, yeah. But I'm gonna have to take it early though.
I know. I might just try to push all the way through.
We're
Start
gonna have
2
to,
running
maybe
backs
will.
and 1 flex for Jeff Johnson.
Is that Bud Johnson?
I can't believe I just
Nah.
said his first name.
Don't you can't.
I was
call that
just
boy by
reading.
his government.
I was just reading. I didn't mean
That's
to.
not him. That's not him.
That's another Jeff.
That's
Johnson.
another Jeff Johnson. Shout out to another Jeff Johnson.
Right? That's why I think I read it normally. Because
100%.
Yeah.
Start 2, 1 running.
It feels kind of cool to call him Jeff Johnson though.
Jeffrey Johnson.
He'd be so mad.
The
When he
tail
yells, "Stop,
is
don't call me
real."
that. My name's Bud.
Cuzzo, that's not my name.
My
All right,
name's
so
Jeff, I'm Bud.
for the for JJ here, let's do that. Start 2 running backs. Start
Cook and
2
Swift for me.
running back at a flex out of a James Cook, Swift, Kenneth Walker, Zay Flowers, Adam Thielen.
It's Cook and Swift for me.
Mm.
You were high on Swift earlier.
I'm 100%
sure,
on.
for
I'm
sure.
on you there with Swift. I'm trying to decide
We just
between Cook
haven't
and Zay
looked
Flowers.
at. Yeah, and I haven't looked at. So,
I'm not starting Kenneth Walker. That's for damn sure.
no, I'm not doing that.
But Swift and Zay or Swift and Cook,
I think it's Swift and Cook there for me.
I'll go with the chef.
Mm-hmm.
That's my tilting point. I'll
Yeah.
take James Cook over Zay Flowers.
Yeah. Darren Waller. What the F? I already have Taysom Hill as a replacement, but needs a rental for Hill this week for Ball Glove. Do you drop Waller for Madison, Dobbs, Mingo, or Noah Brown for a bench stash down the stretch? We did talk about Waller being
Yeah,
a
Noah
good
Brown.
pickup.
Yeah, but Noah Brown is not a bad stash down the stretch. But I won't drop Waller for him. Because Noah Brown could have some really good games going. I think they play the Titans twice, if I'm not mistaken.
Dobbs,
Which are really good
actually be
matchups.
A really good setup
For a down the stretch? Hold on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't drop Waller,
receiver.
though.
Giants,
Ye-
Tampa, Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota.
Drop
No, I'm
Waller
not
for him.
dropping Waller
No.
for those guys.
Especially if Taysom Hill's already like his replacement, but he's injured now. Like you don't know how that's
Yeah.
gonna mess around.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I'll keep Waller.
Who else is on your team that you can hold on? That you can
Yeah, I would probably hold on to Waller. If those guys are all available, then that means that some of them will still be available, or comparable type guys will be available down the
Yeah,
stretch.
that's true.
Yeah, and
If
you
you
also
drop
have to
Waller,
think about
somebody's
your
scooping him.
scenario. Yeah,
Somebody's
Mhm.
scooping him.
100%. You drop a Waller, someone's taking him.
Yeah, I would hang on. That's one that's worth hanging on to throughout the IR. Henry Vincent. What's up, cuz? Got to start
Henry
2.
Vincenzo.
Garrett Wilson, Brandon Ayuk, Puka Nacua, and Nico Collins. So bench 2.
Ooh.
Oh, man. I'm going to bench Garrett Wilson because of
Zach
the
Wilson?
horrible weather. Well, I mean, I'm gonna bench. I mean, up against the rest of these guys, like,
All three out of the 4 have horrible weather.
well, I'm starting Ayuk.
And bad matchups. Ayuk's got a terrible matchup.
Yeah, but he scored in like 4 straight.
I'm okay with Ayuk this week.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
starting
okay
Ayuk.
with him, but I don't love him.
He's got a great
Yeah.
matchup
In
against
this
Seahawks,
quadrant. Yeah, I'm okay with them.
I think.
Ayuk is definitely in for me.
Ayuk.
then-
So
It's
then
the
it's
only
Ayuk and Puka.
bad weather game. It might be
Mm.
Puka. It might be Collins.
Yeah, Ayuk scored last time he played the Seahawks, but he had 2 catches for 50 yards and a touchdown. It was just 2 catches. It's not like
I
he had
mean,
a great game.
I guess that is your flex wide receiver, right?
It's the problem with that team. Like, they get up, they don't need to use them. They're gonna put Tariq Woolen. Tariq Woolen is probably gonna be on Ayuk
Okay, yeah.
most of the time. I don't like that matchup for him. But I hate the other matchups too. So, like, I don't like Nico Collins against Sauce Gardner. I don't like Garrett Wilson against Stingley. You know, and
So it's Puka.
It's Puka, right? So
It's
Puka the
Puka.
1, and then you pick out of the other 3.
It's Puka and Ayuk.
All right, I'll go with that just for whatever's sake.
It's Puka and Ayuk as your starting Puka and Ayuk.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm leaning at.
I might go Puka, Garrett Wilson, then Ayuk, but whatever.
Just because of the weather.
Yeah.
I don't want to put all 3 of them in that have bad weather, man.
We can only start 2.
Yeah, exactly. I feel a little bit more safe with Brandon Ayuk.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. It's Big Greens.
Time
It's
for Big Greens.
It's Big Greens. What's
Happy
going on,
Sunday,
cuz?
Big
Happy
Greens.
Sunday.
Nice little Sunday for Big Greens, though. He gets a dub today against the Panthers. You know, his
Saints
little team.
fans gets the Saints questioning here. Only question is start Cup over or Olave today, or would
It's
you play
Olave.
Achan in the
Olave.
flex, or
Achan.
Yeah.
you can also add Kenny Walker into that question. It's PPR. It's a
Nope,
work
no, you
league, and
can't.
his team is stacked, so he's just
can't
flexing,
add Kenny
Like all
Walker.
the other tilters, you guys are all like
flexing on the
just
flex.
I have
no
Kenny
problem.
Walker too, and I'm sitting him this week.
Achan.
Olave.
You're starting Olave over Achan?
Oh, Achan. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I forgot about
I
that
was just
part.
asking. You could. wouldn't feel bad if you did.
I can see the
Like I
path for it.
said,
too.
I
This is why it's a
temper my
tilt.
expectations.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm not even bringing that scenario to life. Achan over Olave.
I think Achan is going to give you a great floor. I think Olave has the potential to give you the ceiling that you need in a tight matchup in a
so
serious
does
league.
Achan.
I was going to
But
say
so does
Achan.
Achan. So, you know,
Yeah.
You're in good shape either way, Big Greens. In good shape either way.
so we're
Yeah.
saying, so it's Olave or Cup and a wide receiver and a flex. So it's Olave and Achan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Thank you.
So-
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, that's even
That's it.
better. Now we get to
Better.
start them both. Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
Nice.
That makes me even happier.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
I would love that.
all about the context.
You took the chef back to the nuns and all that. He was like,
Have a good day, man. You're gonna have a good day with those 2 guys in your
It's gonna
life.
be a good day. Yeah.
He took him back
James
to his
Mendez
childhood.
is fighting back from an 8th place team, fighting for the last spot today. Had the most
Atta
points
boy.
scored against for the season by over 100. Have the 3rd most
Tough
points
luck.
scored too. One of those, man. Anytime that you go, there is a website that will take your league settings and input them with a different schedule to see how things could have shook out. Don't go to that website.
No.
Don't do it, man. Because in leagues like
It's
that,
all
man,
about schedule
it'll make you
sometimes.
sick. It is.
Yeah, it's
Which is why there
better
should be
to
no
lucky than
divisions.
good. Shout out my boy Hopper, man. Better to be
Yeah.
lucky than good.
Yeah.
Dude, I gave him James Cook. I wish I had him back.
Tone. What's up, Tone?
What up, Tom?
Chef Tone. Chuba, CEH, or Mostert in PPR?
Mostert.
Mostert, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. It is 11:49. I believe we have reached the end of the tilts. I'm going to go back up through here. I think we've covered everyone so far. So let's go. I'm going to go to my anytime list. I'm going down. We're going to look at it.
All right.
So I have
Time for the anytime.
time for the anytime. Now I had Fields listed as a as an anytime scorer. I think we're going to add that with 100 yards today on the ground because I think that's doable.
What is that?
Fields to score,
Oh, over 100 yards.
but also
and
100 yards
tutty.
rushing. Yeah, and then for running back scores, I had 4. I just put 4 on the list. I have Monty, Mixon, Achan, and Kamara.
Don't like Kamara
Okay.
necessarily to score. Well, Taysom Hill's out. Never mind. Leave him on. because
That's probably
Taysom
why
Hill
I
likes
put him
to
on there.
vulture the damn touchdowns. Good
Probably
job.
why
I
I
like
have him on there.
Monty, Achan, Mostert, Kamara.
I know you don't like Mixon.
I don't want to do both Dolphins running backs, man. You guys are wilding. Like, are we
Wow.
that good?
We're doubling D. We're doubling down.
That team ain't that
Oh,
good.
all right. Well, who are you gonna take then? Achan or Mostert?
Mostert.
All right.
Okay.
And then I'm adding Tyreek Hill to that.
Well, that's
what
not going to
is-
boost your odds. None,
What
none,
is Tyreek
brother.
Hill's situation right now? By the way,
He's good.
He's a star.
He's gonna
limited
play.
on Friday.
Yeah, he's still dealing with an ankle injury
he's off
from
the
like
report.
week
He's good.
11 or something
He
like
will.
that, but he's good to go.
He'll play.
All right, and then for wide receivers, I actually have 4 this week that I put on. I put on CD, Cooks, Sutton, and Ayuk. Just something to think about.
CD.
Just something to think about. Before I get to CD, and I have Cooks on there too.
Oh, he did
'Cause I
put
can see that
Ayuk on
happening.
there. See?
Mm-hmm. Ayuk and I have Sutton there too.
I like Lamb.
Yeah, I like CeeDee Lamb all day. I like
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb for sure.
I'm gonna jump down to big greens here before I get to the tight end.
Okay,
Anytime.
okay.
Got one more here. Big splash for this week for PPR between Judy or Downs. This one's tough.
He needs a big splash though.
Yeah. Mm.
You need a big splash.
Then
You
you
would
got to
think it
go
would be
Downs,
Judy against the Chargers defense, right?
right? But like I've been waiting for Downs to have that breakout, bro. He's gonna get Mike. He's gonna get Mike Hilton in the slot. It's outside. Yeah, let's go Judy. Right? Let's go Judy. Russ has been trying. It's not like he hasn't tried. He's thrown him a few deep balls. They just keep missing down the sideline.
Judy, unfortunately, and you might not get much out of him.
But I mean,
you got to play the matchup here, I think, because
Yeah,
it's potential shootout in a dome, good
it's
weather.
Judy.
They're gonna have
It's
try.
Judy.
Give me
He's got the matchup.
Yeah.
He should have a decent game.
oh, man,
Big
talk
splash,
about like
not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not putting him in any of my dailies. You know what I mean? I promise he's not going in any of my dailies today. But then this is the week he might have 3 touchdowns and go over 100 and
So you guys-
all that.
I think Pittman gets in the end zone.
you remember what
Again,
I could
Yeah,
have
monster
Pittman
week
to
the
that
list.
list. I
couple
like
weeks.
that. Yeah, I could have that. That feels
he's
good.
been like I've been leaving him off the last couple weeks. I used Alec Pierce 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and then he went off last week.
Yeah,
I
he
used
went off last
Downs
week, yeah.
last week, but he went off 3 weeks ago. So I don't know, like, what do I go Pittman this week and then he lays a dud? Like I've been reluctant to pay up for him, and it's costing so much
He's
money.
only had 4 touchdowns for the year.
Wait, who? Downs?
Michael Pittman.
Oh.
But I think Pittman solidified himself as the one.
Oh no, yeah, no question.
What was
I mean-
Judy's ADP? Do you guys remember?
It was 5th, 6th round, maybe.
I feel like it was sooner than
In a
that.
super flex, or
No, and
I mean,
just
we got
like
board up there.
There he goes, round 8.
8th round.
Eighth round in the super flex.
oh, that was in a
6th
super
round.
flex.
Oh,
yeah.
6th round in a
Sixth round
regular league.
in regular
6 or
redraft.
7. Yeah.
Disgusting.
You got sniped for him. You took Christian Watson and Fryermuth right around when Christian Kirk and Jerry Jeudy went, Mr. Swanson.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So around that range, Christian Watson.
Gross.
Kirk.
So big range. Do you take Boyd or Shakir over either Judy or Downs? So now we're Judy, Downs, Boyd, or Shakir.
Nah,
No,
I leave Judy.
it's Judy. I'm not sure about that Pittman one. That's a risky business.
I'm not putting him down for a touchdown.
Yeah.
No, I took it off too.
I can't
Took
do
it off.
it.
I took it off. All right, so we're gonna stick with Judy
Yeah.
on that one. We're not gonna. Shakir isn't in that conversation in the shootout.
Nah, so let's solidify
guess
these. Let's
you're
let
right.
me log in here because I want to hear
You're
your little
right.
touchdown scores, bro. We
Keep
got to
that.
get this thing. In
Tight
here.
ends I have listed. I'll go back over the other ones too, but I actually have 4 listed, and I might take Likely out of this just because of the weather. But I also feel like there's a reason why I put him in there. But I have Kylan Granson to score. This week.
Wow.
I also have Everett and Brevin.
Like Everett. Don't know about Brett. I don't know, man.
Oh,
Give me your running back
yeah.
ones again.
That's a good pick, dude.
Which one, Granson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might hit. All right, so running back. My running backs were Monty, Mixon, Achan, and Kamara. Those were my 4. because this is the week where Mixon's actually going to do it. From my particular, because if I didn't pick him to score, he scores. If I pick him to score, he didn't. But this is the
Dude,
week
Kylan
that-
Granson, play that one separately, dude. He hasn't scored since week 2.
Yeah, that's one I'm just going to put a.
I'm gonna do one with him in it and one for just him by himself. Watch.
Yeah,
You guys just give me all these ideas. I just start.
the
wilding
Big Green's
out.
got Juwan Johnson anytime.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see it.
Big Greens. I'm putting that in right now. Right now.
He got a good bag off Laporta this week. Let's go. He helped get me into the playoffs.
Love Laporta.
Man, almost banned somebody else. Almost banned Adam Polio. We
Dude,
got to move these buttons.
I'm gonna
man.
take away your
Yeah.
privileges.
I don't blame you. All right, what's up, fellas? What's going
Miss
on?
you,
Adam?
Justin.
Yeah, we missed
I'm
you.
sorry, Justin. God, I hate myself for that. Can't decide between Keaton Mitchell, Cortland Sutton, or DeAndre Hopkins in the flex.
That boy Granson way down here, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Good Lord.
The odds are really good though.
Think about it. Every week
Was
when
it
you're
like
watching, when you're watching Red Zone,
2,400 to
you hear a
1?
touchdown, and then you
I'm
hear
going with
somebody's
Big
name.
Greens too. I'm putting Juwan Johnson in there too. I mean, if we're gonna do it, let's do it.
Anytime touchdown.
Why not,
For
bro?
fun.
I don't know about matchup's tough. All right, so we got to help Adam out here.
$10 plays 2,800. Hand me that.
For what?
Oh, I got your 4 with
Oh, you put 'em
Juwan
all
Johnson
in.
and Granson.
Oh my God. Oh
You're
man,
wilding.
that's crazy.
Why?
All right.
We're having
All right,
fun
so-
out here.
Keaton Mitchell, Cortland Sutton, or DeAndre Hopkins in the flex. We got to start one of them here.
Ugh. Cortland.
Yeah.
46 minutes, not a bad play, but red zone touch is still going to go there. Sutton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Sutton.
Yeah.
It's something.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, Adam has the same.
Adam has what?
Oh no, just looking down the comments, and Adam has the same tilt as before. We went golf for love, and we went love.
Yeah. Love.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we went love
He
on
better
this one.
not. He better not lay an egg this week, dude.
He better not. We told
He
someone
better
else
not
up
get
here to go
winked.
love
He
over
better
Lamar
not get
Jackson.
winged Martindale, bro. Like he better not get like, oh no, I don't know where that blitz was coming from. I didn't know Isaiah Simmons was coming off the edge. Turnover. Like that.
Thank
that-
you, Adam.
It
Thank
so
you.
could happen, man.
It's 11:50. Dude, this is the quickest 2 hours of my life every
Uh,
week.
Yeah,
Every week.
it's unbelievable.
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 How quickly this goes.
It's
Nuts.
crazy.
It really is. What time's the rain start here?
2. 1.
2. All right.
2.
I mean, we might have had a quick front or back 9 somewhere where we were golfing and we were like, damn, that was a back 9 or the front 9 that we breezed through that and it was 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're like, we're already on 10? Jesus, what happened? I want to play 18 again. Mr. Swanson, you down? Yep.
Ooh, big.
That was a
that's
good day.
Kicker
Oh,
Mason
that's a great day.
Crosby.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was who's the guy for the Raiders? Is that a Crosby?
Carlson. He's a Carlson. That's Daniel Carlson.
Nice.
And then there's the rookie Carlson, and he's on the Packers. They drafted him this year.
What about Max Crosby?
Raiders.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I saw Mason Crosby. I thought it was the same. I was like,
No,
oh, that's
it's
great.
Max with 2 X's.
It is 2 X's. There was some news about Max Crosby this morning. Something. I don't know if
Good
it
at
was
football.
Something on there. Wish I
He's
could
been
find
playing
it.
through injury. So I'm not sure if maybe that was related to that, but he's been playing through an injury.
I'm not sure.
All
right.
How about Jerome Ford in the end zone? Let's do that.
Ooh. Maybe.
Well, folks, I
Bad
never get to do
weather.
this. I always let you guys handle it. I am FF one of a kind.
Let's go.
It has been a fantastic tilt. This is officially my Christmas because it's playoff week. We're here now. We've been playing the whole season for this. I drafted for this We'll see you guys next week when we'll give you the results of Mr. Swanson and the chef battling out, and then we'll preview their playoff matchup the following week. I should be chilling on a bye, so I'll be nice and refreshed next week and let them two duke it out, and I'll take whoever's left over in the next round.
Sounds like me in the prime.
Yeah, it does sound like you're in the prime.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I beat you by 100 points today.
Not gonna happen.
Anything's possible. Anything is possible.
Not happening today.
We'll see.
That was good out though.
That was. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Later.
Go Birds.
Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Sunday Tilt. Visit us on YouTube at youtube.com/thetiltisreal and like and subscribe. We're live every Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you all next week on The Tilt is Real.